Remember when this was the worst thing in the world? Good times. People bully me at school. Good. Kid president. Guide to being a party. P.S. This kid is smarter than the real president. Well, excuse me. Tom laughing at book for 10 hours. Little did you know, Tom is actually reading your entire internet browsing history. This cat got a grandma for Christmas. My hacker saw my financials and set up a GoFundMe to help me out. The hacker? Well, maybe I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. It is I, Michael Jackson. Don't read my last name. You're Michael Wilson. Why is millennial humor so weird? I'm tired of being alive. Yo mama's so fat she's skinny. Me, doesn't know how to cook spinach on Earth. Watch his video about how to cook spinach in space. He turned his head slightly because he sensed evil. How to start an internet fight. 1. Write a comment. 2. Wait. 3. Get the popcorn. Music. Please subscribe. I didn't find any music called please subscribe. Correct rowing technique. It doesn't look very effective. The boat isn't even moving. Kitten attack. Who the hell dislikes kittens? Dogs with reasonable IT skills. Dogs with a YouTube account. Katy Perry, this is how we do. People keep saying she copied Taylor Swift, but tell me, where does Swift have a twerking ice cream? Bold of you to assume that I will ever have a girlfriend. Edit. I have obtained a girlfriend as of September 30th. Tell me at least the ice cream is fresh. It's frozen. Oh god. Not saying my ex is fat, but my memory foam mattress took a year to forget her. Eminem or Michael Jackson? Why did you spell Michael like that? Screw your wife. Install Among Us. Kill a lot of people. Open the wall. Let's back it up a bit. Elon Musk is the I'm not like other girls of billionaires. Probably the best way to describe him. He's a pick-me. Simulation of a nuclear blast in a major city. Why do we make these things? We don't. They're fake. They don't even exist. I hope you're joking, because if you are not, then please consider not having kids. Soldier reunion. Dog crying. I was overseas for 2 years. My cat didn't even know I was gone. Is math related to science? Did she shave off all her brain cells when she shaved her hair? She didn't shave any brain cells off, she just made her brain smooth. Hip abductor strengthening. That's exactly how I look after I take a dump and then realize there's no toilet paper and have to get up and go find some. Rise up, simp nation. Jesus Christ said, I died for this. Darker than Vanta Black. Absorbs 99.9923% of light. Still brighter than my future. Ask Alabama. Why aren't there any 7-Eleven stores in Alabama? Because they can't count that high. How to install an elevator in your living room. I'm stuck after the step with the hole and my mum is coming home half an hour. Jack Ma is the type of guy to buy a company and forget about it and then buy it again. Tornado Siren. Always wanted to go see an Ariana Grande concert. Thank you. Afterwards, we shot the glass engineer in the parking lot and threw his body in a dumpster. Me, watches a knife sharpening video. Knife gets sharpened. Me, wow. My team were losing 0-2 down, and then this song came on. Our confidence went sky high on the spot, and at the end of the game, the score was 0-7, because the other team played better. Elon dances like someone who's never seen it done before, but has read books about dancing without illustrations. I disagree, but respect our opinion. End your life. You are routed. Thank you to everyone saying my videos need more attention, but they are perhaps the worst thing in the entire world, so no they don't. How did he fit the Oreo in his ear? Berserk soundtrack. She ain't thinking about you. Get some sleep, King. Nobody knows why this comment has so many likes. Buddy, you're supposed to get a viral comment, then edit it into this. Not 4. Billy's relationship. Brother and sister help each other. Me with my brother. You took my Doritos, motherfucker. If only Frank didn't lose, then he would have won. The bearded guy on the right is me in a group school project. Scary accidents compilation. Caught on video. If I had $1 for every pixel in this video, I'd have 75 cents. Once I dunked a cookie in a glass of milk. The cookie started drowning. I sent another cookie on a rescue mission. It also drowned. I'm gay. Same. Lol. Me too. Me too. But the comment is actually edited. When you get a shoe deal, but it's with Reebok. Like to undo. This is so funny. Whoever wrote this must be very smart and handsome. My dog stepped on a bee. At this point, I believe it was Amber herself that stepped on that bee and blamed it on her innocent dog. Finally, a choreography that resembles how us normal people dance. If you did this with Tom Holland, we would know the plot of the next 10 Marvel movies. How to chop wood without messing around. This is so satisfying. It's like wood not safe for work. Your profile picture and that comment go together so well, I nearly pissed myself. Once in Staten Island, a dude with a knife told me to give him $10. I only had a $20 bill, so I gave him that. He gave me change. His brain was robbed from him. Florentia Lusco, long jump. Yes, I'm here for the exact same reason you're here. The world's oldest Battlefield player. Meanwhile, the world's oldest COD player turns 12. Stun sword, finished. I hate when I stab people and they still retain control of their nervous system. It is a problem I struggle with daily. Finally, a product that caters to my needs. The oldest known melody. 1400 BC. Wow, I was born in the wrong time. I really wish I was around to see them live. This is real music. Kids nowadays listen to pop like Mozart and Beat Up Oven. This brings back so many memories. I remember back in the old days when fire wasn't invented. They had fire at this time. The most pathetic baby panda ever. Yeah, you're calling it pathetic, but when it grows up, it's going to become the dragon warrior and save China. Twice. She looks like if a Barbie doll went through a divorce. They dress like those people in the French textbooks. Anthony seems like a nice guy, but he also seems like the type of guy you'd catch doing the deed during a sleepover, and he wouldn't stop. No, my girlfriend made my skin extra worse with her dirty nails. Made her stop for 1 week, and my skin was back to perfect, and she was jealous. I mean, your bio says you're a compulsive liar. Yeah, I'm gay and married. The eagle must be stupid. He turns his back to eat on a predator that was coming at him in a stalking fashion. He should have kept his guard up when he's at the ground and vulnerable. Yeah, the eagle is stupid. You're the one giving advice to a bird on YouTube. As always, very bad sound and crappy playing. Yeah, I know. Average 7-year-old using green screens on their sticky iPad for YouTube shorts. Oh, you know my age. Human man, does whatever a human can, stays up late, looks at memes, gives up on his hopes and dreams. He looks like an American student who went on a field trip and never came back, doing push-ups in my driveway in the rain at night. What a sigma. Get this guy a podcast. I don't mind ads, I don't mind buffer, but when ads buffer, I suffer. Sometimes no internet is just better than slow internet. For some reason, I can hear the audio but not see the video. Scroll up. Screw off. 1. I cut the wires of regular Apple earbuds and wore them at school. 2. The school confiscated them. 3. When I went to get them back, I took somebody else's real AirPods. You're a scumbag. Sausage pizza. Me. Oh wow, looks pretty good to me. Gordon. Disgusting. Me. Disgusting. I'd never eat that. Jack Black looks like a corrupt Wild West lawmaker. Jack Black looks like Pringles. Hey, look buddy, I'm an engineer. That means I solve problems. I'm only 9. Don't say mean comments. Screw you. Just to say I'm 10 now, so I don't give a crap. Lil Pump Gucci Gang. His kids are going to say their first words before he does. Hi Drew, I saw that you were confused about your race, so I thought I would let you know that you are a 38-year-old black man. Glad I could help. Who won the first presidential debate? Who needs Netflix when the entire country is a show? My wallet has a secret pocket I put money in when I'm drunk. Then I forget about it, so I later surprise myself with that money. It makes me happy, and it's still infinitely more profitable than Lotto. Your smile should become a meme for happiness. That's the nicest joke I've ever heard. I will become a cowboy on November 11th. 2027. OMG, I that Nina the Fortnite man. You mean Ninja? BMW engine block casting. It's amazing how they turn raw materials into scrap. Albert is probably the person that makes us think drinking is funny. It is funny, you should drink till you pass out right now, because it's funny. You should follow women at the park at night to make sure they're safe. When the 2 smart kids in class have different answers. Fallen Kingdom, Viva la Vida, Metallica, Sweet Home Alabama, and Iron Man. People went from banging their head to banging their cousin. At the beginning of MV, they're looking at me like I just ordered the most expensive item on the menu after they've invited me for brunch. He looks like a Dollar Tree knockoff of Nikocado Avocado. It's terrible. Please be fat elsewhere. Ha 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 ha, broken. Thanks for the update on your office chair. This is the type of music CIA uses to torture their prisoners into confession. Is it KSI's new song? This is me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. That's not you, idiot. Yeah. PS2 got 3 different GTAs. GTA 5 got 3 different PlayStations. Is it bad that I twerk to this song? It's a sad and depressing slow twerk. It involves a lot of tears. Adam Driver looks like he was created by aliens who had only ever seen reflections of human faces in the backs of spoons. Vanilla Ice looked like a 2019 YouTuber in 1990. Did you know you can edit things if you type something wrong? I remember watching this at 7 or 6 years old. I am 9 now. Memories will never fade. That ice hand would be handy. Oh, do you need an extra hand for that? Let's stop it with that before these jokes get out of hand. It was a pretty good joke though. You gotta hand it to him. How to take roll of tape out of shoe without touching it using an apple. Guys, do not try this with a red apple. It's been 3 days and I still haven't mopped up all the blood. What the hell? He looks like he pays the landlord by sliding nickels under his door. He's 22, my bud. He must have nuts the size of Smart Smarties. When I was 22, I was growing more hair on the inside of my palms than he has on his face, and I'm a woman. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I should really stop quoting this line in bed after doing the deed. He looks like as if someone mixed the 3 Spider-Man actors into one. I feel like I don't even have enough money to watch this. Me too. Avengers. We need to distract Thanos. Peter Parker. Turn on the music. They should play this in museums. I did not heed the warning of the comment section. After day 1 of eating the soup, I was woken up in the middle of the night by a fart that sounded like Donald Duck ripping a phone book in half in a fit of rage. It made my cat jump off my bed and go downstairs to sleep. I can't blame her. Why do you say the F word? It's better than the N word. Oh, what channel are you? PewDiePie? You're PewDiePie? Yeah, prove it.
Hey bros, how's it going? My name is PewDiePie.
People told Beetroot Oven he could not be a musician because he was deaf. He didn't listen though. Taylor Swift, style. I know Taylor is next to perfection, but why the hell do I remember PewDiePie every time I see that guy? My mother always tells me that my room is so messy, but it's nothing compared with Beyonce's room. This guy looks like a clean Post Malone. Rachel, no, pre-Malone. In 1995, my dad brings me to watch Toy Story for my first theater experience. Now, it's my turn to bring my son for the first time ever. Doctor said this with their stethoscope held over my heart. This beat is so loose and slimy. I love it, man. Thanks, I'm 9. This is me, but I'm 12 years old. Hello, SpongeBob. Could you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring. The older I got, the more I started to understand Squidward. My English not good, but this video is freaking. See what happens when a guy touches molten lava? The hand sanitizer that actually kills 100% of the germs. The name's More. Read more. I just happen to like the way parsley looks, to be honest with you. That chef is the type of person to take off their mask to cough. Taco simping on a Dorito. So painful to watch. I'm out. Is this some kind of lesbian what? Black Widow out there looking like Lord Farquaad. Their best response to Detective Pikachu was a defective Sonic. Am I the only one who wants an MMO where I can actually play as one of what would normally be AI? Just to own a shopping stall on the streets or work on some farm and watch other things going on with normal players. Sorry for party pooping. Idiot tard. I'm gonna kill you if I ever meet you because I have a gun and a sword. Dude, I'd love to have a sword battle. It'd be much more interesting than a gunfight. My favorite is blue. It's gorgeous. The blue looks terrible. Caught a guy booting my car. Grabbed Sawzall out of the back. He laughed and said it would never cut through. I laughed and told him it was for his feet. He got scared and I farted. Since when did Shaggy upgrade the van? How the hell, when the hell, and why the hell did I get here? I just want to make some homemade cheesecake, people. He said grow up, not decompose. This person grew old. Birds dressed like a middle-aged Pokemon trainer. Midlife crisis Pokemon Go player. You're watching someone play 4-dimensional chess in a 3-dimensional world from a 2-dimensional screen with your 1-dimensional brain. When you find out what he did, now the song doesn't hit. He ain't touched me, so I'ma turn this up. What? Will someone please help me smear the grape jelly all over my butt cheeks? Okay. Why are you helping him? Well done, man. You earned a subscribe from me. Keep up the good work. You're extremely talented. Obama. The F in Amy Schumer stands for funny. We're gonna spend all day looking for F in Amy Schumer. Wait a minute. If the people who made the mine shafts are gone, and they had the technology to go to the end, and the Enderman sounds are just hey and hi distorted, then the Endermen are... A rat saved the world in Avengers Endgame. Now a bat is destroying it. Gonna ace tomorrow's engineering math test. Hi all, I can't believe you are all following up. I did ace it and graduated 4 years later with first class in engineering. Is your front hairpiece fake? No offense. No offense doesn't make it any sweeter. No offense, but you're a bitch. Yoda versus Palpatine. Imagine training your entire life to protect the Emperor, only to be tossed into a wall by a 900-year-old dyslexic frog. Yoda's dyslexic? Salmonella is like that one uncle who you rarely see, but every time he visits, it's a miracle. Pause it and turn up the brightness. You and SpongeBob's pants, bish. Imagine somehow one of them gets into a shallow beach, and it grabs your leg with its Grim Reaper-looking claws. 600 pounds sumo versus 169 pounds MMA fighter. I don't even think he's circling around him. He's just caught in the dude's orbit. You are routed. You can't defeat me. A valid argument. I know, but he can. Are you an idiot? Scott Wiener the kind of guy to pick up a pizza for his wife and her boyfriend. Scott Wiener says, I'm just gonna sneak right past you. Scott Wiener's the type of guy to say, we've got company when the police arrive. Old versus new school. Drag racing. The guy in the green Mustang has a reaction time that can be measured with a calendar. Never thought Johnny Depp and Jesus himself would do a collab. This song will be played when my wife has our baby, and he shall be borneth a dragon. Don't worry guys, those who liked this video will be put on our watch list. racist. The Australians who tried to dislike. With all the money they're saving on haircuts, you'd think they can afford an extra lamp. So dark in there. This guy definitely knows a guy. He looks like Ego from Ratatouille. Metal's dead to everyone under 50. Has a job, graduated high school, and has an IQ over 80. And has beat up at least one person in their life. Imagine actually thinking like that. It's just sad. And you seriously think listening to punk is better? Don't get me wrong, I like punk, but punk has a far worse following. Real men don't listen to music. Real men are too busy kicking ass and taking names. Posers listen to music so they can try and feel like they're important too. What an insecure loser. With all the sincerity I can muster on this earth, this is the kind of love I want someday. I want to dance. I want to play my drums. I want to plug my bass in and lay a slap riff over this. But my wife is on the sofa with a migraine. She is my world. PewDiePie is definitely the funniest YouTuber in 2016. Go back to your mom's basement. You don't know anything about politics. Why is this guy speaking like he drank 10 cans of Red Bull consecutively? ADHD. This video is great. At one point I laughed so hard I fainted and knocked over all 3 of my laptops that are right next to each other and all identical. Then I poured coffee on them. Is that you? It is, isn't it? It's you, Drew. Don't get this whole Drew thing. Forgot song name at 240. Anyone? Guillotine. Thank you for your time and answer. Hey Victoria. Sorry I saw your comment in Anthony Fentano's video. I just thought you looked cute in your picture. I really wanted to tell you that. It's really rare to see girls listening to good music. Haha. I don't know why it's a guy thing, honestly. I'm like really against misogyny. Like, I'll be the one in the kitchen making sandwiches. We should really listen to Death Grips sometime. It's a really cool experiment group with lots of noisy moments. But don't worry, I'll be there to... This guy's down bad. Patience level over 999,000. What's the song at 1.50? 10 years later. Still waiting. Russian lesson 1. From 0 to fluency. My goal. Speak in only Russian until I forget how to speak English. Then relearn English and have a cool Russian accent. Red hot cannonball in water/ice. Pick it up with your hands, you baby. This is probably my favorite interaction I've had on YouTube. Love your YouTubes, man. What video editing software do you use? I just do it on my computer. Nice. Thanks a lot, scoundrel. If someone stops their conversation and turns their chair to watch your performance, you have made it as a musician. How many homosexuals can eat 10 spicy McNuggets at a time? Why don't we just make crime illegal? Breaking news. Crime rate drops to 0. I am Japanese. I like America because America is a good country. John Cody. You sound like a hostage. Are you okay? Another great episode, brother. When are you going to have me on the show? I'm just playing around. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, man. He was not playing around. He's serious. Get him on the show. This owner looks like the type of person to serve you a poisonous apple. Seriously, can we all just appreciate how Sniper Wolf never fails to... Hold on, guys. My doorbell just rang. Ignoring the blatantly stupid video, the cutoff on the comment is killing me. Markiplier sucks. Markiplier is definitely not untalented. If he wasn't, then he wouldn't have such a massive... Love this song. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Jesus. How is he verified? This comment section is a gif. Medieval music hardcore party mix. This song makes me want to show a bit of ankle. How to throw a non-telegraphing punch you can't see. I tried this technique on my grandma, who just recently beat cancer. Needless to say, knocked her the out, and I was really impressed. Thanks, Michael. Bro is literally a Colgate toothpaste. Warning, do not try. Seeing how close I can get to a drop of neutrons. I did this experiment with my neutron star and got different results. As I got closer to the center of its mess, don't worry, I was wearing safety goggles. I disappeared up to my butt into a black hole and re-emerged into a parallel dimension, where this video made sense. TikTok is an online asylum. Shooting Beretta M92FS underwater. Try it with a taser. Keep the damn camera still. Sorry, I have early onset Parkinson's. I am sorry. Dude, didn't know. Glad you got this. Women actually don't like flowers. We have to pretend to like them. I think they are a bother. Your only video on your channel is about flowers. Gay Bowser. There is 0 person in the US named Gay Bowser. Gay Bowser. Hey, I just moved to South America. Don't worry. Man, your girlfriend is hot. Is she single? Yeah, you want her digits? I don't know. I've never gotten this far before. I want to try this, so my dad buys me a new one. But my heart is not allowing me. Because my dad works hard to get money. And I love him. I love drugs. And I'm only 10. You are so young. That's against the law. Why did you do that? I am a savage. Billy Bob must be tripping because he replied to himself twice. Straight the type of guy who would fart in a toilet and flush it. We all know how you got that child, PewDiePie. No way. He didn't do what I'm thinking, did he? I'm quite homophobic, but the song is my aesthetic. Did that guy seriously criticize her legs while looking like a Happy Meal toy from the 80s? He's like Sylvester Stallone, without the success. Lol. Laura, you have saved me so much. I have been in a coma for 3 years, and when I heard this video playing, I woke up to turn it off. You're so special to me. The world before you fell, no, not November. The world after. Already failed, no. Whoa. What? That's not the challenge. I'm glad the husband is bold. He doesn't deserve her. If cholesterol had a voice, her IQ is so high that it loops around and forms negative digits. I really gotta teach my parents how to use emojis. Your Uncle Mark died. We are planning on cremating him. I don't look bad in anything. Real. Bro replied to his own comment. I saw some real stuff and I had to react. That dog looks like he's never experienced a single thought in his life. I love him so much. I swear. Teen did the deed 56 times straight before dying of a heart attack. Impressive. Who counted it? He just had a crayon and did tallies on the wall. You know how they do in pirate movies or just movies? Adorable. Please keep updating us. She did. About, I would say, 5 years and 9 months later. I have since become a drug addict and no longer care about hamsters. This is fire. In the hole. Nobody will find your body. Free Palestine. Free gems in Clash Royale. You look like the guard in a castle that would doze off and let someone sneak by. Hate hurricane. Blah blah, show us some smashed up houses. If you don't speak Portuguese, you came to Earth without a purpose. Translated by Google. Bad. Unfortunately for you, I have a degradation kink. Why is he smiling? Ain't nothing to smile about. They look like Disney Channel villain rejects. But it engages Jesus Christ in theological debate. This guy is about as funny as a fractured skull. This brings me back to my childhood. Bending over in front of them. Yeah. Toothbrush taped to the ceiling. How'd you get the toothbrush up there? Tape? Yo, dude, you're looking like the freshest ketchup packet in the fork drawer right now. Who keeps ketchup packets? And who keeps them in a fork drawer? Owls are so beautiful. I threw a rock at an owl and it died instantly. Yeah, you're going to hell. Like, actually. This guy looks like Mark Zuckerberg with a soul. I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg recently and some of his videos have been looking more human-like. Maybe a new update or something, I don't know. He looks like if Tuesday was a person. I haven't met a single person who doesn't like this movie. Thunderfro, I don't like this movie. I've never met you. That guy in the green Mustang has a reaction time that can be measured with a calendar. Damn, that is a rare insult. Reminds me of the time when I went to take a bite of my banana at work, and my boss needed something. When I sneezed, and letting out the weirdest men sneeze that came out, almost like Goofy's laugh, and accidentally deep-throated like half of the banana while making eye contact with my boss, and it keeps me up at night sometimes. That would keep me up at night every night. Someone tell her the N-word pass isn't transmitted. Charlie looks like the guy who would greet random strangers with Namaste. Vince is one of those few people that looked healthier while they were on drugs. She's the reason why Dora has to stare at the screen for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Despite the fact, it's obvious where Swiper is. Google users, "Your mom is so hot, Peter Griffin fart." The scene, the cameraman. It's animated. I think that's the joke. How do you go out in public after doing this? Could you imagine somebody recognizing you, saying, "Hey, aren't you that person who pretended to give birth in Todoroki cosplay?" I don't think even if you did know this person, you would want to say, "Oh, hi, I know you." He looks like he would be called Ziggy on a cartoon show. When Kermit is sitting, he looks like a distraught bowling pin. I know nobody will read this, but sometimes when I'm bored, I go to my garden and dig myself into the ground and pretend like I'm a radish. Jackie, I read this. The skirt animation has more budget than the entire 4th series of 7 Deadly Sins. I really like Atul. She has awfully high standards for someone who could eat an apple through a picket fence. He looks like a Discord mod. That smile when she complains, the smell of his barrel. It's so genuine. I ain't gonna lie. That lady is hot for someone her age. Very hot, actually. Our friend Eric can't get enough of the guilt. It's basically a attractive grandma. French national anthem. This song slaps on mute. I'm sorry to all my French people. Nothing makes me feel better than seeing fictional adults do things I can't, like making friends. I don't know. Pick up a hobby like smoking. XD. I'm on a mushroom trip right now after a heavy breakup. And I'm crying. I'm a 27-year-old man. This song is a glimpse into heaven. Shout out to my grandma. If you don't have this friend, you are this friend. I have yet to have a friend like this. And for that, I consider myself lucky. Funny story actually. My friend Julian was being cheated on by this girl, and in the middle of class, after she cried to get back together with him, and he yelled, "Be gone, thought!" The whole class lost it, including the teacher. Welcome to Ohio. Overused joke, and not funny at all. Glad you liked it. Have you ever wondered that we are born to poop, but forced to wipe? Vegeta is an alien. He's literally a Saiyan. Did you watch Dragon Ball. I fell asleep with YouTube on autoplay, and I woke up with sleep paralysis to this. I thought I was actually dying. You've never heard me on a piano. You can both be a pianist and evil. I always cause pain and suffering. Man, this cover art is out stabbing people in a Walmart parking lot. Is it me, or does the giant isopod in the thumbnail look annoyed as hell? If this comment gets 666 comments, and this comment gets 666 likes, not hell, but a deadly virus will invade Earth next year. And this meme was made in 2020. My wife used to drag me to watch Twilight because of Robert Pattinson. Now, I'm going to drag her back to the theaters, because I'm vengeance. Compilation. This video is the very stupid. Honestly, no may like it. Very bad, and I am 10. I'm 11, and I've been in the friend zone for 2 months. I'm only 17, and I airplane. I am 52, and all I can type is holy yippee doodle. Killer Mike be dressing like Google Chrome. Jumping spiders are the only spiders that don't scare me to death. I saw one eat some of my ice cream and knew they were very good babies. Sad, right? My wife framed me in court. Poor guy. I'm glad YouTube is your safe space. Looks like I've watched this too many times because I'm starting to tell the difference between the three. I usually don't listen to Justin Bieber, but this is an awesome song. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Bieber Girls Forever One. That you never listen to Bieber. Are you totally sure? The hardest song on Guitar Hero. This has been flagged as spam. Slow which says F word. Play real guitar. I play Call of Duty. Should I kill real people? I play Pokemon. Should I go out in the wild and shove small animals into my balls? So sad. Made me cry. I'm 11. Sorry, my son was on my account watching this in bed. You, Dad. Mummy's soft submissive boy. President Joe Biden. I gotta show this to Barack. I know it's completely irrelevant, but I just had the best orange of my life when Claire held the olive oil at 6:02. She looked like an Animal Crossing character, showing you the bug they caught. The hell is a xenophobic? It translates to hating strangers, but usually it means hating foreigners. Okay, guess I'm xenophobic. Shy boyfriend crying after being bullied. Baby, am I good enough? This is the most beautiful ASMR I've ever listened to. Aesthetically I just happen to like the way parsley looks, to be honest with you. That chef is the type of person to take off their masks to cough. You seem like a person who would lick your finger when reading on a Kindle. Imagine finding a shirt that is the same color as you. She looks, sounds, and acts like a default character. Link looks like the richest lesbian in town, and Rhett is her spoiled trust fund nephew. This guy is a real-life gerbil. Gerbils are in real life. Imagine unironically calling yourself a furry. I just think furry 18 plus content is hot. Y'all act like this is normal. What a mess of a comment. I want her to saxophone me. What the f- If people removed the skull emoji from all YouTube comments, you will see how unfunny people really are. Bro was raised by Duolingo all of his life. I'd like to be disciplined by Duolingo. Bro, your videos are the best. They always make my day. Bod, your days must be miserable. Can you tell me how to make your side head hair smooth? Go bold. Jack Black's part was so good that I even felt Bowser coming inside of me. You felt Bowser what now? Bro actually has a fun fact. He always does. You think two men dying is fun? Wow, I think I know why Pinocchio was made. Today, people called me racist in a McDonald's. OMG, same. I lost my iPod when I was 22. Basically, my whole youth was gone. Still hurts a lot. My whole youth was gone when my uncle Why are you walking like that? I wiped my butt with a pine cone. This man saved a crocodile from dying. Years later, the unexpected happened. Just because Ambo saved a croc and became its friend doesn't mean you can too. This has been a pleasant diversion, but now I must go back to retrieving the lemon from the fridge. Fam, did you ever get that lemon? Imagine if Naruto watched that ramen one. He would be triggered. Why are you acting like Naruto is a real person? I fell asleep and flying around my house. It was awesome. While I was flying, I wanted to poop, so I flew to my bathroom and poop. When I woke up, there was a giant poop in my pant. That pizza has almost as much topping as that Asian girl has makeup. 1 like equals 5 push-ups. Please, I really need this. That's a lot of press-ups. 49. That is 245,000 push-ups. Good luck. Glad to see the cloning machine works. Who's the best clone though? And who's the original? I don't know if this counts, but one time my brother, he was probably 8 or 9 at the time, and proceeds to pull 4 different fidget spinners out of his mouth one at a time. He was so proud of himself, and I will never forget the look on his face as he stood there, waiting for us to respond to him. It's more so he's challenging you to do the same, but can you fit more in? Quit your ass complaining. The world is ending in 2012, so everyone just shut up about illegal people coming into your your country. We're not harming anyone. Just party it up. Live life like there's no tomorrow. On January 1st, 2013, this comment is going to be so stupid. Lol. But that day you'll be dead. Nah, I doubt it. I remember to message you on here that day. See you in about 2 years. Okay, I'll see you in heaven. Sup, bro? It's been a while, but a promise is a promise, right? 2 years really flew by, huh? Anyways, I hope you're still alive. Hashtag 2012. Screw you. I was stupid enough to click on that, so screw you twice. Sorry, I was just testing out to see if there really was a 321, because usually when you watch videos on YouTube, it skips the second to last second. So sorry about that. Okay, I don't get it. I said f you twice, yet you reply like a truly humble and calm human being, making me look like an utter douchebag. The internet needs more people like you, and less like me. I apologize, although I didn't entirely mean those two f yous. I don't know what to say. I forgave you. You are the only one who seems humble with that comment. Thank you. This is the best thing that has ever taken place inside of a papaya. Body left on Everest summit ridge. Not sure if this is appropriate, but I believe that is my dad's body. His name is Don Cash, and he died May 2020, 2019. That is very possibly his body. Thanks for sharing this. It means more than you know. Hands down the funniest comment I've ever seen. I don't really know how you just throw around the words transphobic and homophobic to people who just don't support trans or homosexual people. Bro really called a grandma a baddie and a tiger cute. Edit. Nice. 38 likes. Wait, there's something beside it? Is that 38,000 likes? Edit. Bros really gave me 52k likes in just 2 weeks. Edit. Jojo is the goat. Try to prove me wrong. You can't. Popular comments all in one row. That one short you'll watch before going to bed. Bro, that's so scary and mind-blowing. That's unexpected. I got goosebumps after seeing it. Imagine somehow one of them gets into a shallow beach and it grabs your leg with its Grim Reaper looking claw. Mr. Beast is so kind to give 10 grand to the guy in the back. Bro, the guy in the back is real Mr. Beast. I'm malfunctioning so hard right now. Roger, roger. You're not welcome. The gnomes will feast in 12 moons. What? The DEA has stated in the past that if you have the physical and mental ability to make chocolate chip cookies, you can make meth. My grandma can cook meth. She ain't just breaking hips, she better break bad. Keep an eye on Granny's diagnosis charts when you ask AI to summarize a movie. Haha. What if after 20 years from AI comments, like when you ask human to summarize? So creepy. Beat Breakdown, Hotline Bling by Drake. Thank you, man. You've really inspired me to start doing crystal meth. As always, very bad sound and crappy playing. Yeah, I know. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Damn, I'd smash an anime cat. Laughed my pee-pee off to it. My private parts is shaking. I love the song. If you look closely, you can see it's not meant to do that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. A train? Oh, what, a train? Oh, yeah. XXXTentacion's mum says, look at me. Documentary humanizes her son. Rapper's cosign, TMZ. Bro, no disrespect to him. May he rest in peace. But his mum's fine as hell. That's why bro can fight like that. He's been keeping guys off of her. He has that. I'm gonna sell you a 2050 Toyota Camry with a 24.99 interest rate. Smile. If Gorillaz did a video in the style of Take On Me, it would look like this close up. Please add audio to this video or make one with audio. I'm legally blind, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up. Thanks. Oh, sorry for you. You really moved my feelings. Don't worry about it then. Dude, then why are you watching a video to embed subtitles on a video? Guys, help. There is something brown coming out of my pants. Hey, piggies. Ha! I used to watch you all the time.
Hey Apple, what knife?
What happens to your body when you hang every day for 3 minutes? I usually hang by my neck daily for 3 minutes. Effective. That's great. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw the artist who drew that terrible book. She looks exactly like the thick, goth warthog that made her. Self-insert indeed. It looks like Danny DeVito trying to cosplay Mia Wallace from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this. Stun sword. Finished. A double-bladed sword with a stun gun built in. It is insulated in rubber padding and wrapped in electrical tape. I hate when I stab people and they still retain control of their nervous system. It is a problem I struggle with daily. Finally, a product that caters to my needs. The last picture is the best. Why did this blow up? I never asked or begged for likes. I only thought it was funny because this was more like a joke, not something serious. So if you disagree, just don't like it, I guess. And if you agree, you still don't have to like it. I even did this as a kid, I'm pretty sure, on a Moist Critical video. I got like loads of likes and I just changed it. As it edit, thanks for the likes, guys. And people started arguing. That's the last rubber band I had. I still to this day cannot trace the thought process that led him to think this was an indoor activity. I was 5 years old when 6-7 first started out. Now I'm 6 years old and came back to remember my childhood. Extreme Japanese apologizing. Mum, did he make it? Doctor, no. This never gets old. Hey, you stole my profile without permission. I want bobs. What exercise should I make? Eat silicon. I was only 12 when this song came out. Now I'm 16. Now you're 25. Nah, I'm 22. I lied about my age for some reason. This man beeped out the word crap. We should kill him. When clearing the browser history isn't enough to clear your guilt. I didn't kill him. I just adjusted his lifespan to my advantage. This image is low-key frying me. YouTuber. What is Jack supposed to say? Pro tip. If you want to keep your eyes, wear goggles when using a grinder. Thanks for the pro tip, man. I actually don't want to keep my eyes. Trap gutter mix for 5 hours. Wow, that girl had to sit there like that for 5 hours? Yeah, and she wasn't allowed to move. My mum. I wonder what my child is doing right now. I hope nothing stupid. 5-year-old me. Funniest comment I've ever seen on a speedrunning video. My gosh, these guys are real geniuses. Yesterday I learned how to make mac and cheese, and these guys probably knew that already.
The great meme reset.
A meme is like a fart. If you force it, it's going to be bad. Yeah, the great meme reset did nothing because it was so forced. Important announcement. At Walmart, just saw a guy fall to his knees. Just fell to my knees in a Walmart. I can't stop listening to it. You have to press where it says pause. Angela, if you lost a white sock, it's under your red IKEA chair next to the couch. Finally, a car I can draw. I've been ready to draw this car for years. So sad. Mad me cry. And I'm 11. Sorry my son was on my account watching this in bed. Screw you, Dad. How long do I have to boil bread before it turns into toast? Please don't reproduce. Awkward mistletoe. Why don't girls do this where I live? Because you're wearing a homemade Ninja Turtles costume. I've been smoking 8 cigarettes a day for 15 years, and I still haven't got addicted. Are you sure you're not addicted? That's what addiction is, dude. Careful with that language, little guy. You're freaking French. No food for a week just for that. I'll break the laws of physics. Who's gonna stop me? Isaac Newton. The literal universe. Swedish gods steps on Lego. How does a Lego man measure his shoe size? In square feet. Son, this food is so good, bro. You can be greedy, gang. We don't mind. Take the whole stock. You need the food more than me. How are you alive? If you are attractive and a girl is into you, you can get away with saying anything. How about poopy caca doo doo poo poo? iBeer 2.0. The real iBeer. It's not real beer. It's fake. Direction her hair is blowing. Direction they're driving. It's due to the speed of the BS coming from his mouth. She has such a calming voice. Yeah, it's a male's voice. Seath and cope, sissoid. Dementia is kicking in a little early, I see. This is what the hood in Canada is like. My president is black. Now he's orange. Orange is the new black. This guy is literally just head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Here are all the times the guy blinked. That's not a lot of blinking. He miraculously blinked twice in a row. Hockey knockout punch. At least he got the ice on it right away. My dad launching a nuclear missile on my dog. My dog grabs his arm like, we're in this together. Hello, internet people. This is the moment Walter became Heisenberg, gazing at some clouds. At first I didn't get it, but now it's crystal clear. Whoever I gave the friend BFF anklet when I was 10 to. Duet this because I forgot who I gave it to. My mum has one of those, but it beeps when she leaves our home. Not the same thing, dude. I remember seeing this on her story when I was 16 or 17 and being so upset there was a hickey on her neck because I was going through psychosis and I was convinced her and I were dating and communicating through secret Reddit comments. What were you taking to be that? Why were you that psychotic? He's the type of guy who shuts kitchen drawers with his hip. Morgan doesn't understand Skype. I'm an actual real house cat. After taking a real hit of something, I swear I can type in English for about 66 meow 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 meow. How to split an atom at home. I went from destroying my city every time I tried to cut to being able to destroy multiple planets across the galaxy from my professional splits. This tutorial really helped me in my galactic conquest. Yoda eats hamburger while my parents fight downstairs. I paused the video, but I can still hear my parents fighting. Lion King, Circle of Life. It's pretty easy for Simba and Mufasa to be singing about the circle of life when they're the ones on the top of the food chain. I bet those zebras hate that song. Is it bad that I twerk to this song? It's a sad and depressing slow twerk. It involves a lot of tears. Why do you have the same haircut as Kim Jong-un? Since when did Shaggy upgrade the van? 70 women ages 5 to 75 answer. Who's the most attractive man? That one woman, my brother. Banjo starts playing. I have tics, and when I was at my aunt's funeral one time, I accidentally confidently screamed out, "Ooh, she on X Games mode," while visiting her casket. The idea of sending a pregnant woman into the field is just ridiculous. Baby armor. I'm 12 and I've understood Nightcore and anime since I was 10. My generation only plays Xbox 360 and Call of Duty all day. I guess you could call me and everyone else here who is 14 or younger survivors of the swag wall. Imagine YouTube was like this. You won the ad lottery. This month, you'll watch only ads, so 22,709 users can enjoy YouTube without ads. It's like being Jesus. Bro fumbled so bad. Morty always fumbles when it comes to females, lol. Richard from Arkansas. Damn it, he's copyrighted this joke. Can't steal it. My son stuck a snail in his nose when he was 2. We took him to the hospital and they used pharmaceutical drugs to shrink his sinuses and the doctor blew it out. We took him home and he rode his rocking horse for 2 hours non-stop. Bro's wearing a hat. I'm getting tested for ADHD soon. I hope you pass and get a 100 good luck. Pass? What do you mean pass? Just imagine the power of that bite on your soft, fragile body. Strangely erotic comment on a video of a beaver eating a tree. Miss Sin Veiny Deer. Mr. Sin, I finished to you. Retweet if you think Lewis and Clark explored each other's body. He looks like a lightly microwaved Ken doll after being dipped in wood glue. I just watched a 5-minute video of cats touching an iPad screen with fish on it. The entire time I was laughing to myself thinking, wow, cats are so easily entertained. Then I realized I just watched a 5-minute video of cats touching an iPad with a fish on it. Watched the whole thing? A star that never shone. True, a kid who never studied. Not gonna lie, some Spanish kid on the bus cursed me out and spammed the N-word. Like, what the hell are these people thinking these days? Are you gonna do something about it? You sat there and took it, huh? Funny fat kid on a sore roller coaster ride. Reminds me of my brother's face during his wedding. What game is that? Half-Life 2? Thanks. Student uses typewriter after professor bans laptops. Professor, typewriters are also banned. Student gets a quill and ink. She left me for a beta. Now he's pregnant. You can see real pain behind his eyes. Hard to watch. I would like a sekai that's literally just a giant world of pillows and blankets and, I don't know, maybe a bed. They already exist in real life. It's called a mental institution. Camilla Cabello, I have questions. Official lyric video. This song is dedicated to my maths teacher. Vincent Van Gogh. The show Must Go On by Queen. This is music. And there I was. My assumptions about it being a taco shattering. Why is Jesus talking about the Nintendo eShop? Keanu Reeves. Joe Rogan's insane kicks. Thanks for helping me learn these. My grandma didn't stand a chance. When you switch over to Trevor in GTA. Nobody, not a single soul. Girls on Instagram showing their butts. Poe versus Tai Lung, but every successful hit raises the content aware. Everybody gangster until the panda starts bending space-time. Was that Luke Skywalker in the background? He probably knows how to pronounce Elon Musk's son's name. Fallen Kingdom, Viva La Vida. When the 2 smart kids in class have different answers. If I had $1 for every pixel in this video, I would have a quarter. If I had $1, I would buy an apple juice. Boomer meme. I hate my wife. Millennial. I hate my life. Gen Z. Hamster. Her nails in the thumbnail confused me. When did I make this comment? I don't remember commenting this. This is a poop. It is a crap. You gays are all crazy for listening to this. I hate you all. I pissed. This is how much Freddie Mercury should have lived. 2 likes? What? My drug is a brilliant actor. That is a great cat right there. Cat. It gives you pats like no problem. Not afraid at all. That's a great human right there. Manti nose smush with honk sound effect when you haven't unlocked the next area in an RPG. Seal says wah. Topic. Viewers loved when he said wah. Dua Lipa. I'm straight, St. Vincent. So is spaghetti until it's wet. I had to pause the video because one of the tingles went straight to my left cheek. Why is everyone's butt tingling? Why isn't my butt tingling? I feel left out. My butt's not tingling. I can make it tingle though. Screw off. Calm down, Big Gav. Does that not damage the hair? I don't think. That's okay, I'll wait for someone who does think. If you don't think, then why did you comment that? You must have thought to answer the question. So not only do you think, you lie. Me trying to not laugh at my grandfather's funeral after the priest says that he is no longer among us. Anything you lose by being real is fake. What if you lose everything? He does not have enough thinking space. Nah, but I need some thinking space. Who else didn't get a headset with a PS4?
Are you really Donald Trump?
Yeah, it's Donald Trump. You could have asked any question, man. Welcome to YouTube. I haven't watched the video yet, but I am commenting because this is what people do. And I am responding in an angry manner because of your ignorance. Welcome to the internet. I am outraged and will make fun of your comment, and we will start calling each other names. Witty comment about your mother, whom in reality is a wonderful lady, and has nothing to do with the situation. I find this witty comment horrible, and starts to correct your grammar, and call you things that would indicate you wish intercourse with a person of your own sex. I will now make veiled allusions to your sub-average intelligence quotient, using fancy words to make me seem smarter. Okay, you know what the final boss to this is? Using ChatGPT to argue with people. The commentary is top tier. I laughed multiple times until failure. Couldn't control the eccentric. The children trying to disappoint their parent. I'm watching Instagram Reels with my pet cat, and he just shot himself. Please delete this. People bully me at school. Good. After keeping this song as an alarm at 6 a.m., I started getting up at 5:30 a.m. What does your voice sound like to others? Oh geez, it's a Friday night, and I'm looking at some dude holding folders by his face and counting to 5. I'm gonna die alone. No, you're not. We'll die together. The smelliest fruit in the world. It's like we opened a dead chicken. What? Do you eat your chickens alive or something? How to get YouTube to film you? I've been calling YouTube like crazy to come film some videos for me, but they won't come. I do not understand how other people get their videos on YouTube. YouTube needs to come film me because I have some funny things to show to the internet. I used it as my alarm, and now I wake up 1 hour early before the alarm. Legend says that he is still yawning. Oh, shawning. My disappointment is immeasurable. When you roast the weird kid, but he doesn't taste good. The uploader has not made this video available in your country. Don't you blank me, you piece. Bro's hair looks like he got yelled at, and it stayed like that. Does anyone have an intelligent comment? Yeah, how many pounds of krill does this man ingest daily? Germ. Boy, no one asked you. My bacteria means I like it. Oh, oops, sorry. Anime, obey me. Okay, the anime is called Obey Me. Oh, I think Dan really likes Skittles. Whoa, crazy observation, dude. Grind me into sludge. Yep, this is going into the edging playlist. What? He is saying the most basic, common sense stuff, and is still the smartest person in the room. All animals are doggos if you try hard enough. Jumping spiders are very cute. Still, very scared of them. I hate Spotify ads because I listen to the podcast in the shower, and there's nothing scarier than being naked and hearing LeBron James say, I'll tell you what makes me thirsty. Wood carving, Toyota Land Cruiser V8 2020. New version. Day 15 in quarantine. Watching someone carve a Toyota from wood. r/kids are stupid. Top posts of all time. When I was a kid, I thought dinosaur was a profession, and it was my life goal to become one. Metallica, Sweet Home Alabama, and Iron Man. People went from banging their head to banging their cousin. Demonstrators turned violent at CNN Center. This is literally breaking news. Yeah, it says it. One Frank quote from every episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito will never die. He'll just get smaller and denser until he becomes a black hole. Hermes laughing in the background after making it in less than $50. I've got a Hermes in Thailand for $50. Oh, sorry, it was herpes, not Hermes. Still, pretty good. Bang for the buck. Wake me up inside, I can't wake up, wake me up. Save me. When your Roblox girlfriend breaks up with you. This guy looks like he would start a fire in an office. This guy looks like he would dye his hair blonde and work at a bowling alley. This guy looks like he just left a baby at a wedding. I am not gay, I just love Yuri. I am a Christian and I oppose homosexuality, but I support your lesbian yearning. It's very romantic. So you're not homophobic? Is that? I guess that can be different if you oppose it or homophobic. I don't know. Quiet starts talking and he stops talking here, so watch out for that. You can't spell nutrition without nut, and you can't spell funeral without fun. Bees are so clean. If I see bees, I ain't worried. Flies? Hell no. They make the honey. Yeah, you're correct. Good job. Thanks. Dog that loves getting his hair cut. To DuckTales intro. Me. I'm gonna go to bed early today. 3 a.m. Dog that loves getting his hair cut to DuckTales intro. Dear Penguin Z0, I was watching your video the other day, and I noticed that you use vulgar speech excessively, and I would kindly ask you to regulate what expressions you use in public. Thank you for your attention. Great Britain. Not a real name. It's your, signing off name. Great Britain. You're a country? You don't speak for me. Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't a real documentary. Me too, to be honest. My mum weighs 400 pounds because I feed her 50 Big Macs a day. I'm on a 166-day streak. It's clear I don't go out much. I have a 1,489-day streak. Oh my, how long did it take you to get there? I think it took 1,489 days. Imagine being this staff, damn, they're about to lose their mind over this one. Sends comment, there is no turning back. Goodbye. Love your YTPs, man. What video editing software do you use? I just do it on my computer. Nice. Thanks a lot, scoundrel. And then the 92nd pig built his house out of depleted uranium, and the wolf was like, bruh. Imagine Imagine a 7-foot rat with rats on its back feasting on other rats, saying we don't talk about rats. Ghostbusters is the worst movie I've ever seen. My favorite movie ever. We should breed and ask what our child thinks. This sounds like a song that would play in one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies as a transition to a party scene. I already know what type of. I didn't even need to listen to the song. I'm already listening. Talk Tour fans are excited. Yo bro, Talk Tour is on. Cancer patient finds solace in podcast. I'm dying of cancer and this podcast is the only thing keeping me sane. Hawk Tour fries and bag. Boy, just put. No. The owner looks like he knows the whereabouts of several missing children. The owner looks like he scratches his butt and then smells his fingers. I was the first person to call Dream ugly. I don't think Dream is ugly. I think people know he isn't really ugly. It's just a very stupid pose he did. You can choose one topic to have unlimited knowledge in, but the top reply is the consequence. Chess. Your opponent also has unlimited knowledge, causing you to be stuck in one game for the rest of your life. Don't worry, I will worry. What the hell did you do to my internet? A tiny bit of mischief, a minuscule amount of tomfoolery, a tad bit of trolling, quite a drop of hooliganism, an unnoticeable chunk of vandalism, a small serving of pranking, tinsiest bit of foolishness. Continue in the comments. I just got a 105-minute ad on YouTube. It's the entire Lego movie. Rename your favorite film to a clickbait YouTube title. A rat cooked my food and I liked it. Emotional. What every YouTube family looks like. Finds a quality YouTuber. Last upload a year ago. To the YouTuber who put an ad in their rain sounds for sleeping video. Please eat a rat poison sandwich. That YouTuber. YouTubers exposed before 2024. YouTubers exposed in 2024. Pretending to be gay to get into a sleepover. If it works, it works. YouTubers with the $1 million+ net worths when they donate $10 to a homeless man for a video. Humble. Sister. Lightly hits with blanket. YouTuber. And my sister almost killed me. Story time. YouTuber saying a lot of useless stuff to increase his watch time. Guy in the comments who made timestamps. YouTuber sub count. 1 million. YouTuber. OMG, thank you guys so much for 1 million. The other 4 YouTubers when they hit 10 million. Mediocre music career. A offender. Society. People that post tutorials on YouTube. Nobody. Clickbait YouTubers. This is fake and the earth is actually like this. 3 ways we use cucumber. There is another way. Fly away fursuiting in an airplane. They look very, very pleased. An estimated 2.47 million children have no biological father. Coincidence? I think not. YouTube tutorials then and now. How to build a nuclear reactor. How to create a Windows folder. Excuse me, do you mind me and the boys ending your family and buying you a new one? Flight attendant. What's your step when leaving the plane? There's a slight drop. YouTuber. I jumped out of a plane. How a game usually looks like. How it looks like when a YouTuber is playing that game. You just made food. You're at the table. Laptop open. What are you watching first? 2 unskippable ads. Pranking women in public by respecting their distance and not bothering them. More people need to do this. What happened to him? He ate without YouTube. Eating with videos on makes it taste better. I don't know how. You are a toy chilling in a toy store. Some guy comes to buy you. He is a popular YouTuber. He has a hydraulic press channel. YouTubers be like, how I stretched a 1-minute story into 9 years. Small YouTuber had all of his Legos stolen or destroyed. YouTubers in their videos. YouTubers in their live streams. Nobody. YouTubers in 2053. 11 out of 87 ads. My YouTube recommendation. 15 minutes of useless information. My school. You gotta step your game up. Those are rookie numbers. YouTubers and scams. Me having an extremely obscure tech issue. Random YouTube video from 2007 with 300 views. Me getting dressed to go to work when there's an 8-year-old YouTuber that made $26 million this year. What is that? I can't find anything. I think this is what you're looking for. YouTuber. You brought me Diet Coke instead of regular Coke? Waiter. Oh, I'm sorry about that. YouTuber. I was poisoned. College is such a scam these days. Only an idiot would actually fall for it. OMG, my favorite YouTuber is making an alpha male bootcamp course. Modern YouTube. Today we're going to be doing some ASMR. Old school YouTube. I am placenta. How to close a door. 1.5 million people. Interesting. Cat meows underwater. Meow, meow, meow. Thank God for YouTube subtitles. Power outage for 5 minutes. YouTuber. My recent scariest unexplained paranormal experiences. YouTuber walking in the park. Kids playing Nerf accidentally shoot him. Sorry, sir. YouTuber. I got shot. Me. Turns on subtitles to know the lyrics. YouTube. Music. No need to thank me. YouTuber building a homemade airplane. Do not try this this at home. Me looking at all the airplane parts in my backyard. My parents arguing whether I'll be a YouTuber or an influencer. Me wanting to be a doctor. Info given by a random person in the comments. Info given by the YouTuber in the description. 3 AM challenge YouTubers, making sure to include every cringe reaction imaginable. Going to sleep, just one more video. Me at 3 AM, when he said no one can stop him. I paused the video. Parents, those kids are always on their phones. Also parents, when they don't want to babysit. Movies made 10 years ago. YouTube videos made 10 years ago. Hey YouTube, maybe don't put ads before first aid videos. I don't have time to watch a Red Lobster ad when my grandma is choking on a fishbone. Sorry to hear about the trouble. YouTube Premium offers an ad. Face reveal at 69 subs. You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Boy makes his friend a wooden YouTube play button for hitting 100 subscribers. Nobody. YouTubers in their thumbnails. People on YouTube after putting their face cam on another person's video and reacting to it just by sitting there. You know, I'm something of a professional YouTuber myself. Store announcement. The store will be closing in 15 minutes. YouTuber. I got locked in a closed mall for hours. How it feels to find the perfect YouTube video to watch while eating. YouTube transcribed this frog's ribbits. Burn it up, but the frog has spoken. The frog has ribbited. Teachers when they're too lazy to actually teach. YouTube video in 360p with terrible audio from 12 years ago. When you're watching YouTube with a slow connection. The red bar, the gray bar. YouTube joined 50 years ago. Reality can be... Okay, so whoever made YouTube a time travelers. YouTube comment dislike. Whoa, this is worthless. But it makes you feel like you're doing something. How to drink water. Tutorial. 38,000 people before this video. Horror movie ads on YouTube that you can't skip. I just close my eyes and plug my ears. This is an advert on the YouTube main page. I love playing with my big brother and beating him. Some guy on YouTube. You can easily build your own furniture for less than 50 bucks. His garage. In case you don't know, how to open a door and how to close a door. YouTube commenters. He deserves an Oscar. Angry repliers. You truly are the lowest scum in history. Me waiting for the YouTube video to end so I can watch another one. 30 minutes later, realizing I was watching a live video. 5 million subscribers in 6 months. 5 million subscribers in 1 month. 5 million dislikes in 2 days. I've noticed a trend in life. The larger a thing is, the more likely it is to be evil. This applies to companies, YouTubers, people, and mountains. In cases of dogs, the direct opposite is true. A notable outlier. How did we go from this? Why I'm no longer a vegan YouTuber. To this. Extreme Blue Takis fire noodles with hungry fat chick. I'm the fastest YouTuber, and I'm willing to put $100,000 on it. Me, after finding a YouTuber I genuinely like, I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. Notifications. Top 10 numbers from 1 through 10. 2.5 million people. Show me. Why is half of YouTube filled with 47-minute long videos that look like this? What happened to Mr. Poop? He pooped too much. Nobody. Life hack videos. When you realize that there will be 20-year-old YouTube videos by next year. The 4 horsemen of YouTube comments. Elderly YouTuber writes down his subscribers in a notebook, then thanks them individually. Oh yes, please, and it's translated to the same thing, what? I truly hate the people who run YouTube. From the trending page to the demonetizations to tweets like this, and yet you follow us. YouTuber. Kisses an orange. YouTuber. I made out with Donald Trump's son. Story time. YouTuber. That's a bit of water in his eye. I nearly blinded myself. Avoid this awkward situation. 38 from Point Blank, and it's a YouTube prankster. Every time Michael grabs the phone, I make choking sounds and pretend I'm in grave danger. You are. YouTubers spending tons of money. Ad revenue. Raid Shadow Legends. New phone gets released. That one YouTuber. I put 2 people who had never met before in a room and gave them $500,000 if they stayed for 100 days. It's insane that the world's biggest YouTuber is basically Jigsaw. 10 football matches with crazy weather. No, he's gonna drown. Fast clapping sounds. 1 hour. My parents must be watching the same video. That's weird. Nobody. YouTube thumbnails. Did you say it? Say what? I eat without YouTube on purpose, just to feel something. When an advert shows on YouTube for the exact random thing you were talking about 5 minutes ago. YouTube Rewind is the biggest YouTube collaboration. Team Trees is actually the biggest. YouTuber facing 2 years in prison after feeding homeless men toothpaste-filled Oreos. Should be 10 years at least. Girls in college. I can't wear that again. I wore it last week. Guys in college. I wore the same shirt every day for 3 years. YouTube videos. Only 1% of people can guess this question. The question? Guess this animal. Lion. YouTube recommendations page when I have all the time in the world. YouTube recommendations when I have to go study in 5 minutes. Scientists have developed telescopic contact lens. This lens is capable of zooming your vision to 3 times. All we asked was to exit YouTube while playing music. I put my hand in the toaster to scientifically test whether I am a piece of bread. Harvard. Yo, you want a scholarship? YouTube giving me a notification for a new video. Me, who already finished watching the video. YouTube life hack channels be like, oh, this is actually banana bread. YouTube trending in a nutshell. We're pregnant. I'm sorry. We're breaking up. Mr. Beast. Meanwhile on YouTube, this is my first comment ever on YouTube. You guys should feel honored. And who the hell are you? Jonathan Stevens. It says right there, you illiterate first dude to upload to YouTube must have been like, no way, I'm at a zoo and there's an elephant. The 4 horsemen of auto-generated YouTube captions. Thank you. Applause. Foreign, you. If I did a YouTuber version of this for 100k, would any big YouTubers be interested in competing? I would like to participate too, but my channel only has 7 subscribers. I looked again and I actually have 9. If you're under 20, I wish you all the happiness that you deserve in this world of negativity. People that are older than 20, you're invited to suffer. You find a new YouTuber, they have high quality binge-worthy content. You finish their backlog in a week. They post once every 6 months. YouTubers, when they tell someone to subscribe 15 times in one video, why is no one subscribing? I specifically requested it. Me. Alright, time to go to bed. YouTube. What your favorite pasta sauce says about you. Well, let's find out then. YouTubers, when they have to upload one video of them gaming a week to earn 10 times the average person. When guys show you a YouTube video, you have to understand that's a sign of great respect in their culture. Goes to doctors. Doctor, it's just a common cold. Just rest for a few days. Today, I survived cancer. YouTubers around 2010. I like to share my passion with people online, no matter how many views the video gets. YouTubers now. Prank, gone sexual, free iPhone X giveaway, plus Fortnite, Ninja quit. 7-year-old me performing a concert for my parents. YouTubers, when they start a new Minecraft world, I'm too weak. Also them after doing some off-camera mining. Unlimited diamonds. YouTubers. Play Minecraft and get millions of views. Markiplier. I am going to eat this ice cream with my tactical shovel. YouTube removed the dislike button 3 years ago. 3. Loved one. Choking to death. Me trying to spell Heimlich maneuver on YouTube. 10 more minutes of sleep. Finding out how jelly beans are made. Me at 1 a.m. Wi-Fi. Drops 1 bar. The YouTube video quality. YouTubers. My house is so awful. Me. OMG, this is wonderful. YouTuber faces massive drop in popularity after forgetting to tell viewers to like, comment, and subscribe. Me watching all my cherished childhood YouTubers retire one by one. They don't make YouTubers like them anymore, and we thank God for that. True crime YouTubers talking about a real life cold case. Lost media YouTubers talking about a recalled Shrek Burger King toy. Mr. Beast sending out cease and desist letters. YouTubers, this will be amusing. Scientist explaining why it's bad to stay up late. Me staying up at 4 a.m. watching him explain. Me learning how to do maths from a YouTube tutorial after they removed dislikes. Weird confessions, drop them. I'll talk to myself when I'm home alone pretending like I'm some YouTuber. You, after successfully cooking your meal from the first time by learning it from YouTube. You are still young until you have a birthday cake that bakes itself just by lighting all the candles. Old man celebrates his 1000th birthday. YouTube life hacks. Cutting your tennis ball in half allows you to store 2 more tennis balls in each can, saving more space. An American, well, British in this case, summoning 50,000 unnamed Brazilians to his comment section after he mentioned Brazil for 3 seconds in his video. I did this once but with Albania, so I got this ad on YouTube. It's for US Cellular, specifically advertising how great their streaming service is. You can even, the guy in the ad says, stream hours of grass mowing. And I go, wait a minute, that sounds weird. Why isn't this ad ended yet? You get a positive comment on your TikTok. You get a positive comment on your Reddit post. You get a positive comment on your video on YouTube. You get a positive comment in real life. You guys know that famous YouTuber? The one who plays the games? I think his name is, Multipliers. Markiplier said, delete this. Random YouTuber. Says light swear word. YouTube. Demonetized. Rappers have 34 strippers in their video. YouTube. I'll allow it. That random tired YouTuber making a tutorial he thinks no one will ever see. I'm not the Messiah. Me needing that tutorial 5 years later. He is the Messiah. It's 2:17 a.m. and I'm on that part of YouTube again. What if Big Bird exploded in the Challenger disaster? YouTube be like, is there a reply to a comment there? Yes. May I see it? No. When you hear a YouTuber say something funny and then you permanently download it into your vocabulary to use it in a conversation because you know nobody will recognize it. Food YouTubers, after eating their own food from the video. How YouTubers feel when they end a short with, and that's why. The internet, when a generally disliked YouTuber has a scummy business practice. The internet, when a generally liked YouTuber has us watching a 2-hour movie. Watching a 7-hour video essay exposing a YouTuber as a predator. Today I will watch funny old YouTube videos. Deleted video. video. The internet is a perpetually burning library of Alexandria. You what? YouTube. It's a tube that you go through? Because I also heard about a book of faces. And I also heard about people tumbling down hills and stuff. He knows too much. He knows about Tumblr, Facebook, and YouTube. Stop killing Sonic, or else I will transform into my dinosaur mode. Gilbert, how did you get a dinosaur mode? Is it something we can learn? The 4 horsemen of games every YouTuber played in the early 2010s. Surgeon Simulator was hitting different, so was Iron Bread. Age 6. I want to be a doctor. 16. I want to be a nurse. 19. I will try accounting. 24. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And 30. Death. YouTubers waiting for a new game to release so that they can get as many subscribers out of it. I respect the hustle. YouTubers on their way to make all ending videos on a game 1 second after it releases. YouTuber mentions their sponsor at the middle of a video. YouTubers who mention their sponsors at the end of the... Guys, I hate to say it, but they don't have a choice. The beloved YouTuber Grandpa, who cooked giant meals for orphans, has passed away. Rest in peace. I remember watching a few of these videos. Tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you guys how to copy and paste. Firstly, let's learn about control. The control key is short for tutorial. Control C, Control V. Thanks for watching. Teacher. Being a streamer or YouTuber isn't a real job. Teachers now. Hollywood dusting off old mediocre scripts to make the next YouTuber movie. YouTuber. I'd like to thank you, me. Forward. So now we can see me. Back. And then the YouTuber made a video essay on your favorite franchise. When he was 14, Rob Kenny's father abandoned him. After he became an adult, he launched a YouTube channel called Dad, How Do I? That teaches kids to do things that a dad would normally teach them. He has more than 18 million views. YouTube comments on gameplay videos. Bro, what is the push limit for pistons in Java? 12 blocks. YouTube comments on music videos. Who's listening in 2020? OMG, I am. I gave a random small streamer $1,000 as a part of my most recent YouTube video and woke up to this email from his mum. Hey there, this is Jack's mum. I had to reach out and thank you for making his day. Life. He woke up this morning and told me his life had changed. He has 3 older brothers who are equally as happy as Jack is. He's the most genuine kid, and what you see is what you get with him. The minute Jack started playing video games, he's wanted to write or stream or be a YouTuber. I think he's on the right path now. Thanks for making a 16-year-old kid's dream come true. 1 hour, women crying and sobbing sound. This is my gym music. If you squint real hard, he looks like he's wearing sunglasses. 5 basic judo throws. Thanks, my grandma didn't stand a chance. Gordon Ramsay doesn't realize that mouse is actually the chef. I want to shout out, bro, please. Just listen for 5 seconds and you will fall asleep immediately.
I'm at second floor. I'm so excited.
Gender is a scam made up by bathroom companies to sell more bathrooms. Vaporizing chicken in acid. This is great information. How much would someone need for a chicken that's roughly 180 pounds? How to turn off the light. Please upload a video on how to turn on the light. I am stuck in a dark room. How to hide from the girls. It worked. It even worked without any grass. I must be blessed. Mark Zuckerberg says he is not a lizard. He looks like he is constantly resisting the urge to blink horizontally. Jake is the type of guy to look up and down when crossing a road. White guy orders in perfect Chinese, shocks patrons and staff. Okay, I am an Asian guy. I went into a McDonald's and ordered in perfect English. No one cared. Top 10 organs to sell to buy a gaming PC. Finally, I can use my little brother for something good. Vegan ribs are actually delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegan. You could blindfold her with dental floss. I spent 50 hours buried alive. He was eating while laying down, OMG. What if he started choking down there and they couldn't get to him in time? Well, he's already buried. 32 minutes of soothing, relaxing, meditating World War I sound for studying and thinking. Headphones, unplugs. Great grandpa. Here we go again. What you can learn from a quick step on lava. In all my life, I was afraid of volcanoes, but this video has given me the courage to jump into an active one. Appreciated. How to tie the hangman's noose. It's not of the weak. Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I bet he still keeps the suit somewhere in his house, like Batman. You look like Jimmy Neutron with maxed out stats. Man's bald because his hair is too scared to grow on his head. They gave him 4 death sentences just in case the first 3 didn't work. Imagine some poor grandma finding this and clicking on his profile in hopes of more violin covers. This dude is the most military-looking military dude that's ever militaried. That hurt my brain. This guy looks like bacteria. El Chapo escapes maximum security 3 times, and I can't even escape my own house without my parents knowing. How to draw a crowd from nowhere. Lol, my dad used to do this, except there was no piano, and he would just beat my mum. What the hell? Hey, quick question. What is 19 times 34? Please answer quick. The teachers are coming to collect the paper. Pet crab eating onion Elden Ring. Sometimes when I'm eating alone, I turn this on and pretend I'm eating with him. It took 4 minutes for this guy to make it from space to Earth, but it takes 1 hour to deliver my pizza? Do you support the LGBTQ? Yes? No. I don't care what their gender is. They have organs and I'm gonna sell them. Maybe if we didn't give serial killers such cool names, like the Night Stalker, and we'd instead call them the Small PP Killer, we'd have less serial killers. Using mind control to drive a car. Imagine a kid jumps on the road and you go, oh a kid, and the car goes even faster. How to become Pope Francis. Thanks fam, it worked. Does anyone know where George went? I spent 24 hours straight in prison challenge. My dad's been doing this challenge for 17 years. Are we just gonna forget this scene? Rats are unable to throw up or gag, so this dude's soup is so bad that it broke the rules of nature. How to start and move a Lamborghini Huracan. I'm literally in a stolen one right now. This video was a lifesaver. Thanks brother. How to learn anything 10 times faster. I speeded the video times 1.5 so that I can learn 15 times faster. Why I season my cutting board, not my steak. I prefer to season my mouth, eat the steak raw, and then light myself on fire. That man looks like science. I reported this video for NSFW. Now YouTube will have to go through 10 hours of nothingness. The bear seems like it wanted to ask something, but it was too socially awkward. What if my opponent is alive? What do I do then? When Miley licks a hammer naked, it's art, but when I do it, it's get out of Home Depot. This is like when I go to a bakery and can see all the pastries through a clear display. Now bears can do the same thing here. Legend has it wherever Gordon goes, a table and grill automatically spawn. I would never go bungee jumping. A broken rubber brought me into this world. A broken rubber isn't taking me out. These McDonald's commercials are getting out of hand. He looks like he walked in front of a school projector. Didn't you steal the chipmunks? Why was I born? To like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Penguin's back there. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I hate math. Too confusing. It's been 9 years. I hope you are doing great in life now. It couldn't be going any worse, Keith. Look at how happy you can be if you stop playing League of Legends. My hungry ass couldn't be a brain surgeon. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? They aren't fainting from the heat. The queen is taking their This did not age well. How to get stronger in 30 days. Just do this. Can you do a video on killing people with a rock? You look like Shrek when he turns human in Shrek 2. How to out-pizza the Hut and Domino's, but better. Don't forget you just gave me your address, Josh. Making Pizza Hut stuffed crust at home, but better. We warned you before, Joshua. Now you have left us no choice. Pizza Hut, what does this mean? This is what colorblind people see with these viral glasses. You're grounded. No color for a week. Bruh, no offense, but that haircut is the reason hats were invented. Bruh, that's plus 30 light armor. Tom Holland looks like Eminem's more positive younger cousin, Skittles. But Link said free Robux. How to pick up a cat like a pro. Vet advice on cat handling. Can I do that on a Jaguar? Yes, but only once.
I'm a kid and I'm 9. I'm 9.5. Shut fuck up.
The brain-eating Amoebias of that creek which I can't pronounce. Had a brain-eating Amobia once. Poor fella died of hunger. She looks like a girl who acts all sweet, but when she gets criticism, she goes home and microwaves her hamster, making an engagement ring for my fiance. Deleting because said no. Don't let this video fool you. Seals are dangerous. I heard a group of them killed Bin Laden. How to play the harmonica. The blues. What the hell am I doing here? I have a test tomorrow. I don't even have a harmonica. His head is shaped like one of those deformed peanut M&Ms that you sometimes find in the bag. Sigma male affirmations. I just thought of this one. A lonely wolf may be weaker than a lion. But a lonely wolf will never be a Star Wars, Rise of the Blood Pressure. The guy on the left is the voice actor for Trevor in GTA 5, and that's his son. Imagine his son playing GTA, and in the final mission, he chooses to kill his dad. Showed this to my therapist. He's finally letting me end my life. I've said it before, I want to be a tiny Asian girl. Alas, I was born as a big black male. I'm holding back tears. This video is so powerful. Boy, shut your sensitive ass up. Never mind, I just cried. This guy looks like every single Spider-Man actor put together. Please come to Toronto, I'm your biggest fan. Beethoven is died. Tom Holland, Spider-Man Homecoming. Visits kids at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. Dude, they are so lucky. They get to meet Spider-Man one day and Stan Lee the next. Everybody gangster till the virus starts rapping. Waffle. This is my favorite pun. I'd like to say I think this video is faked or rigged. I've been hunting watermelon in the wild for at least 15 years now and have never seen more than 2 watermelons lined up in a row. I heard a story of a guy who went hunting for wild watermelons and found 3 in a perfect line, but I found that hard to believe. These watermelons were either tamed or trained or sedated and slaughtered for fun. It's sad either way. Vocal dynamics. My neighbor loves my voice so much he threw a rock at my window to try and hear better. Why YouTube censor my password? Cram74589112. Why no censor? How to delete? How? Whoa. Yeah, that's sneezes. Love this channel. I used to eat chess pieces. He literally said, "What breed is he?" Just a little boy. I set this song as my alarm ringtone. Now I wake up before the set time. I like your profile photo. Thanks, yours is crap. I apologize for this comment. I am now a nicer man. 6-year-old me trying to get... Kylie chooses a car to match her outfit. Me. Both of my socks don't even match. This is exactly what I expect a cat whisperer to look like. Snowman hit by car. Mom, come quick. We dressed Timmy as a snowman and the smartest person in the family was the dad because he left. I wish time travel was possible 4 years ago. Guys, guess what? Nobody likes you. Nobody loves you. Nobody thinks you're pretty. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants you to live. Don't worry. My name is nobody. Your name is Paul Pawlowski. When humans were prey. That's why I leave my kitchen window drapes open. I let the birds see me scramble eggs just so they know what I'm capable of. Why does Samuel L. Jackson always play black guys? Me trying not to laugh at my grandfather's funeral after the priest said that he's no longer among us. When you finish the game but come back to complete side quests. I changed my Tesla engine sound to the bruh sound effect. Imagine getting into an accident and the car goes, bruh. This was a short fight. My professor sent us this link as the final exam key. Imagine all your life dreaming of being an animator, risking everything, working through the ranks and finally landing a job, and this is the height of your career. Learning how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Please don't make fun of me. I study medicine and I'm impressed by your arm veins. Would love to puncture them. When you order a burger and ask for no pickle but their pickle. Your mama was so stupid she thought Minecraft was in real life. Say what? Brody, please can you use this in your next video? I have stage 3. What's the song at 1.50? 7 months ago. Still waiting. Hansen versus Predator. She's wearing a bulletproof vest on the computer in case she gets hit by a screenshot. Blueface, you don't know me, but I was in a tragic accident in 2009. Paralyzed from the neck down. It's been a hard few years, but today I stood up and walked to turn your music off. God bless you. I want to become a teacher just to accidentally leave my PC on in an exam. I will make a file which is named Exam Solutions and then put this video in it. Guy pulls out sign on kiss cam. Guy, can't. She's my sister. Camera, I insist. Amazing. He still refuses to break character after all this time. The dedication. Imagine dropping the soap and hearing Cowabunga behind you. He looks like if a man and a woman had a child. How to win a street fight. Professional fighter Roger Hewer. I once saw a group of 4 guys beating up an old lady, and after seeing this, I thought I should jump in and using my experience from this video. The old lady had no chance against the 5 of us. No fancy cars, no big house, no girls, no money, no job. This is my current situation. Please help. That's nuts. I had no idea they were real people. How I make this my ringtone? Dumbass. Yeah, this you? I'm sorry. Joe Rogan looks like the henchman in an Arkham game who yells, "It's the bat!" in a Brooklyn accent. Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't actually a real documentary. Me too, to be honest. My mum weighs 400 pounds because I feed her 50 Big Macs a day. Baby Driver is the worst movie I've ever seen. My favorite movie ever. We should breed and ask our child what he thinks. He looks like the word lacrosse. I have a French test tomorrow. It's 3 a.m. I don't have dreads. What am I doing with my life? Me, who doesn't know how to cook spinach on Earth, watches video about how to cook spinach in space. 7-year-old me performing a concert for my parents. For someone who's been to space, he's really down to earth. He should be an actor. All stars, but you can't hear it, although your pets can. I played this on speaker to see if my dog would react. He just went downstairs and took a shit on the floor. Thanks, Joe. 10 hours of nothing. Close your eyes for full screen. Guys, stop posting hate comments. I'm tired of liking them all. Half-ton man, obesity documentary. And he smokes too. This man is on a mission. He is speedrunning life. Why are all of his fingers the same length? Are you going to sell them like you did mine? Karen threatens to kill dog over Wi-Fi password. She touches that dog, and I'll make her veins my new shoelaces. Fireworks fail. How to wake up an entire neighborhood. They look like the space inhabitants from WALL-E. When I hear my own voice, I want to apologize to everyone I've ever spoken to. Sometimes YouTube comments are completely complete garbage. And then there are comments like this. Great workout music for my pet snails. Thanks. Why do I feel like he isn't wearing pants? Maybe I am not. Guy pulls out sign on kiss cam. Guy, can't. She's my sister. Camera, I insist. Women live longer than men. Should we do something to close that gap? If you get sleep paralysis, don't open your eyes. Don't sleep on your stomach or the booty demons will have their way. Page boy faints during Queen's speech at Parliament. There it goes, another 15 years added to the Queen's life. The way Elon talks is like he's from the future, and he's trying not to say something that might disrupt the space-time continuum. You look like if John Wick was a gay fitness instructor from the 1970s making a $250 cheeseburger in my truck. Imagine going to your car at night and randomly seeing someone wiping his knife while talking to himself. Muscular fan struggles with water bottle. When baseball is so boring, they show a guy opening a water bottle instead. Jesus Christ, this was more painful than the time I got stabbed 23 times. Literally any room after I tell a joke. The quietest place on earth. Watch a trauma surgeon react to action injuries. Up next, terrorist breaks down bomb scenes in movies. Bear, this is the worst vending machine ever. She is the type of person to cry when washing her hands because she's killing the bacteria. Rare footage of Jake Paul's birth. She looks like a very well-groomed and expensive cat. Sometimes I fantasize me playing such pieces to impress my imaginary girlfriend. Lizzo's Instagram shocks the world. The fat acceptance movement is the only movement that doesn't actually move. They seriously need to invent a soundproof bubble you put over a kid's head, like those astronaut helmets. Who would win in a fight? If furries can afford a $2,000 fursuit, they can afford a $10 pipe bomb. Your depression does not make you any less worthy. My depression would say otherwise. Doing it with my car, my strange addiction. If he rents a car, is that considered? I know what you did 5 minutes ago. Came out of an incognito tab, went onto YouTube. This pops up. Help. I feel bad for him. He must miss his friends. He'll be joining them soon. Got my son a bulletproof school bag for school. Stay safe. Plot twist. He's practicing aiming at the kids' backpacks. How to land a knockout. Use this fight a secret. Grandma gone see what happens if birthday money be lacking. Crazy to think that Gru was a national TV talk show and still the second most evil person in the room. Bear knew he had no chance against the Russian, so he pretended to be a harmless pet for his own safety. This is what it looks like when an Italian goes into hyperspace. Korn played with corn. Very impressive, but can you play the Strokes while having a stroke? If you put their brains in birds, they would fly backwards. Doug is the type of guy that goes to prom with 2 condoms and comes back with 5. What the heck is suicide? You don't know what suicide is. Really, I don't. Are you 9? It's when you yourself, kid. Holy crap. 1 billion views. Truly amazing. 2 years ago. Not again. Tony Hawks is the oldest teenager I've ever seen. Anyone know the song? Yes, thanks. No problem. Damn, I was 6 watching him cook. Now I'm 16 and I'm cooking. Sitting and smiling. I was going to leave a comment judging you about sitting in one spot for 4 hours, but I watched the entire thing, and now I'm kind of judging myself. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The last straw. You look like a Japanese high schooler who quit smoking 2 days ago. He turned his head slightly because he sensed evil. This is exactly what I'd expect a cat whisperer to look like. Kylie chooses a car to match her outfit. Me. Both of my socks don't even match. The masked guy who killed the weekend must be Monday. Scream-powered microwave. Just put a human inside it and the microwave will never stop. How to break someone's neck. My brother is not moving. Help. Pete Davidson always looks like a starving werewolf in mid-transformation. This dude is ripped. He really is. Ripped in. Jesus. You can tell how good of an actor Hugh Jackman is. He's yelling at the end of the couch as if someone was there. How to tie your shoes. Super fast. Does this work with red shoes? No. How to reload an AK. Press R. Nuts are very exciting because when I fed some to my friend, he started breathing and dancing hysterically. English people season their food with water. Sleep over with your dominant girl best friend. At the lowest point of my life right now. Bro, I get high. Bro, you're like 5 years old. I'm 12 and almost 13. Owned. One stroke technique. My dad had a one-stroke technique, but he didn't survive it. If I die of the virus, please spread my ashes in the sandpit during women's long jump. Oh shit. Escaping the cops and teaching you how to double clutch. His friend looks like a mannequin with the head on backwards. Don't worry, Logan. Everybody makes mistakes. I burnt my house down and thought I was going to get killed by my parents, but they said, don't worry, everybody makes mistakes. I replayed this song like 1 million times already. This video came out a year. They did the maths. You just lied, sir. Shame on you. Jake cracks 107 bones. Imagine he gets hit by a car, and it just sounds like popcorn. No human has ever looked more naturally like Perry the Platypus. Ethan looks like he controls the flow of cigarettes through a max security prison. I messed up. Don't mess up. I'm 11, by the way. Her eyes are so far apart, it looks like she was grown in a fishbowl of vodka. Why does he low-key kinda look like if Mr. Bean was young and Asian? He looks like one of those deep-sea fish that has the light on its head. Cat raised by a husky, thinks she's a dog. Barrel grill, breaks into house. Cat, bark bark, burr girl. The beard guy on the right is me in a group school project. Tried this to my kid, he's still sleeping. It's been 2 days. He looks like Vin Diesel's special brother, Vin Petrol. This is how my dad went to school. My epilepsy friend loves this scene so much, he's dancing on the floor weird. I would request a last meal cooked by my mother. Same. They sent my OF content to my family. Sent it to SeaWorld. Got sent a job application in response. Apology for bad English. Where were you when Club Penguin die? I was at house eating Dorito when phone ring. Club Penguin is kill. No. He looks like a Chinese knockoff Tony Stark. Lovecraft always looks like he's hiding a bird in his mouth. You look like the Anonymous mask. Is the metric system actually better? You guys are too harsh towards the US. They've been using 9mm in schools for a while now. Is this going to get 30,000 views? Last time me and my teacher made a video, he got 12 years in prison. Nearly indestructible. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Crashing Thanksgiving dinners. Hey Danny, I'm a big fan. Just turned 12, and your videos inspired me to start binge drinking. Thank you, man. When you pause the video, but the gunshots don't stop. This is America. The janitor, trying to stop me from taking a poop in this school sink. What if when we can't sleep, it's because the sleep servers are full, and spots are only open when other people wake up. People in comas hogging too much space. Unplug them if they want to sleep so much. Fastest time to piss 4 coconuts with 1 finger. His poor wife. When you created a dwarf character and put all the points on strength. Robot beats. I am not a robot capture. Plot twist. The robot was a paid actor. Stupid of you to cook bread at 350 degrees 55 minutes when you can just do the math and cook it up. What the fuck? This video just proved to me that my cat never accidentally pushes stuff off of the table. His beard looks like he fell asleep at a party. She is the 0.0 bacteria scientists cannot kill. When she went, I felt that. Now I understand why theater kids get bullied. His ears look like they're upside down, and it's really bugging me. This video has less focus than my life. He's 1 fry away from meeting me. Jesus Christ. Why is she dressed like she's debating if Sparta should go to war or not? What a great dentist. There's not even a trace of wisdom left. This is what the hood in Canada is like. Penguins back there like, just smile and wave boys. Smile and wave. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. A final warning. The perfect trilogy doesn't exist. Hat again. Hat 3. How to open the gates. I have been stuck inside the park for months because I forgot how to open the gate. This video saved my life. Thank you. When you finish the game, but you come back to complete the side quests. His body language portrays that he is at peace, but his eyes tell the story of a troubled mind. I like Peterson, but he talks like a dark elf. Juden Peterstein. Find another site to sully, you evil coward. Can this video get 1 million dislikes? This is the first YouTube video haters have liked. That moment when you realize YouTube is the most hated channel on YouTube. Accidentally clicking on the trending tab on YouTube is like being transported to a parallel reality where being funny is banned. The FBI was busy, so we came instead. CIA said that I was busy, but don't worry guys, I'm here already. Cannibals ranked by number of people eaten. Put them all together in a room. Let's see who comes out alive. Lol, my daughter heard the intro, immediately got up and looked at my phone. What Darth Vader did in his free time. The real meaning of life. 2 days into No Nut November, and they already found the meaning of life. I love how often regular shows episodes evolve into fist fights. Cool American alligator. This dude sacrificed his glasses for the meme. Waffle falling over. This is what YouTube should be. No clickbait, no false advertising, just a good old-fashioned waffle falling over. Baby throwing contest. Training is over. Time for some real ones. The perfect phone. That's a good stylus you got there. Being a high school teacher in your 20s, we found your OF. Let's just appreciate that Doofenshmirtz turned into a comical German villain after failing art school. I made a USB-C iPhone 13. This man just innovated more in one video than Apple has in 5 years. Giant demon portal, downtown Detroit. If you walk through that portal, you'll find yourself in a scary place full of demons. It's called Detroit. Disney is like an authentic Italian restaurant that lost the recipes to amazing dishes, only to start serving hot dogs that the customers aren't buying. You have the aim of a person who has a good paying job, a wife, and a family. Best way to insult a gamer. Scott is the type of person innocent to lick his finger when he's going to flip a page on his Kindle. He looks like a water bottle when it falls over and lands on the cap. Hot air balloon collides with a moving train in Wisconsin. What was the train doing up there? Recruit kicked out of the Navy for ejaculating on a pillow. Dishonorably discharged for discharging dishonorably. Symphony number 9. Beethoven. Beethoven looks like a waiter when you don't know which food you want to eat. What the hell are we gonna ignore the fact that this man has a bag of blood? Where are you? Hello, Mr. Beast. Can you please give me $5,000? She looks like the way I made my me and put the eyebrows all the way up. Top Gear. James May attempts to ignite a nuclear missile with a lighter. If this went off, this would have been the greatest final episode in history. A love lock that can never be opened. Lol. The lock is functioning as intended. Like love, it is defeated by cheating. How did he fit the Oreo in his ear? I have a French test tomorrow. It is 3 a.m. I don't even have dreads. What am I doing with my life? Cops. Teen stabs man 22 times after online Xbox chat. Oh man, the sun is so bright. I wish I had a baseball cap to protect my eyes. Mum died of dementia. Grandma died of dementia. Dad, grandpa, me, I'm in danger. Oh, don't worry, you'll forget eventually. Grasshoppers versus driver ants. Does anyone else pee on the side of the toilet because it makes less noise? My new alter ego, Trash Bag Man. I got put in the special needs class because I wore a trash bag to school 1 year ago. Trash Bag Man rises. This is the saddest and most heartbreaking music piece I've ever heard in my life. I've been crying to it since 2014. Prove it. I like fire trucks and monster trucks. My grandpa's last words were, "Don't move the ladder, you little shit." He was a wonderful man. I love how he started off the video with, "Hello humans," like he isn't a neckbeard behind a monitor. This song hits different on mute. Remember when this was the worst thing in the world? Good times. I always felt bad for this family. Not because they died, but because they went to England for a holiday. Lion King, The Circle of Life. It's pretty easy for Simba and Mufasa to be singing about the circle of life when they are the ones on the top of the food chain. I bet those zebras hate that song. 7-year-old me, performing a concert for my parents. Forbidden Jacuzzi. The accent so thick, he doesn't even need a jacket. He looks like every member of the Red Hot Chili Peppers combined. Yeah, this isn't on a YouTube comment, but what the actual fuck? This guy looks like a sloth. Kevin's poor cow. Did I just watch a grown man playing with toy animals? Yes, but because we're filming it, it also loosely qualifies as art. I only discovered electric energy for people who listen to Eminem. Nikola Tesla. Eminem wasn't even born that time, idiot. Don't be the guy who hides the bite during a zombie apocalypse. Facts. It's just die for die. You turn into a zombie or you become one realistic logic. Of course I will hide it. I want to spread the love with my fellow comrades. That's nuts. I had no idea he was real. When is he going to take a sip from that cup? Coffee sipped at an hour in. Jack Black looks like a corrupt Wild West lawmaker. Jack Black looks like Pringles. Me, I'm literally begging you to do the one task you need to do. My brain. Hey King, I can't do this today. Yoda eats a hamburger while my parents fight downstairs. I pause the video, but I can still hear my parents fighting. Oh my god, that's me in the back. Even sadder is that your name reminded me of an online friend who has the same username as you on Instagram. She hasn't been online in 2 years. I miss you, weeb. Bro, that's me. His eyes look like hamburgers. If this didn't happen today, I wouldn't even know about Oscars today. Me and my kawaii friend dancing. A wild Rattata appears. YouTube rewind. GG's YouTube. 19 million dislikes and still growing. This is like when I go to the bakery and see all the pastries through the clay display. Now, bears can do the same thing here. Whenever I'm eating a banana, I come back to this video and put it on in full screen and eat along with them the same way, and it's like we're having a banana party. I am Become Death, the destroyer of worlds. When you're in creative mode and you find a village. Really needed this song right now. One of my classmates just died. Seagull stole my GoPro when the seagull just created the best drone shot anyone's ever seen. Jared's the type of guy that confesses to his 3rd grade crush, then gets his teacher's license taken away. Y'all think nostalgia hurts now? Just wait until we're 80 and nobody even knows what a Minecraft is anymore. Thanks for advertising Fortnite to me. I was struggling to find a reason to live, and now I'm happy to say that I am no longer struggling. I have decided there is no reason to live. See you on the flip side. Have you ever used a chainsaw? Yes, it's not so bad as long as you know how to use it. It drowns out their screaming, and the neighbors just assume you're doing yard work. I mean, he's good at ASMR, and I love it, but why is he looking like someone tried to recreate Sid from Ice Age in the Sims 3 character creator? Brock's best line ever. Brock's best lines are his eyes. If Mr. Beast comments on this video, I will go bold. Let's see what happens. Imagine pulling a 14-hour shift at the Tesla factory, coming home, turning on the television. I'm done with this meme. Virgin alert. Ooh. Thanks for announcing announcing your arrival. Monkey, top 10 saddest assassinations caught on camera. Driving range fail. I didn't know the camera could scream. Aeroplane snore. I don't know what's funnier, the fake plane or the snoring sounds or the fact you can hear a plane in the background. Eating watermelon with my clone. This is the guy who plays chess with himself in the Pixar short. We interviewed 1,000 people that have played Russian roulette before. 100% of them survived the game. Conclusion: Russian roulette is completely safe to play. We ordered a billet. I don't even know what that is. It looks tasty. Oh, and that thing looks pretty good too. Dipping pizza in ranch is one of those things you do in the privacy of your home where you can hide your shame. Like when I squat in the darkest corner of my room and eat a can of baked beans in the dark. Lifeguard fired for saving a man's life. Teacher gets arrested for teaching students. White screen, 10 hours. Why would people dislike this? It's exactly what they searched for. Vegan freaks out when he realizes he just ate cheese. As a former 4-year-old, I totally get what he is going through. Opening a can of soda on the ocean floor. The extent this guy goes to get away from his wife is incredible. Why do things keep evolving into crabs? This is why we always feel the urge to snip snip when holding the tongs. She inspired me to pursue my dream to become a professional guitar. He shall be known henceforth as Bob Rocks. Claustrophobic cave compilation. I'm glad that I quit caving since the day I was born. Do cell phones really cause cancer? If you go by what people post using their phones, then yes. How to boil water. Instructions not clear. I burned my water. When the food is straight up bussing. Shit. True scary stories. I am watching this at night because I'm a brave president. Imagine seeing a chicken nugget and not being able to eat it. The lion. This damn vending machine never lets the snacks out. Optical zoom world record. Video test on moon. Finally, I can see my own pee-pee. Women live longer than men. Should we do something to close that gap? He looks like an emo Adam Sandler. The longer I live on this planet, the more I understand why roosters start their day screaming. Rare nuclear bomb footage reveals their true power. Man, these gender reveal parties are getting out of hand. I spent the first minute of this video trying to figure out if you were bald with a sweatband or just wearing a beanie. Oh my god, thank you so much. My downloads are now 60 minutes instead of an hour. Who else did not get a headset with a PS4? Are you really Donald Trump? Ethan looks like he controls the flow of cigarettes through a max security prison. His beard looks like he fell asleep at a party. How to open a door. I hope the children in my basement won't find this. Dude, just imagine how he managed to get toothpaste inside him in the first place. The way Elon talks, it's like he's from the future, and he's trying not to say something that might disrupt the space-time continuum. Squidward Community College. This school will make your Harvard PhD look like a McDonald's receipt. I immediately knew when he said, "Son of a glitch," that they were trying to sneak in a bit of an adult joke. Clever. He looks like the 13-year-old version of a 40-year-old. Ellen's looking rough these days. This song is so good to eat peanut butter from the jar to. I literally read this as I ate peanut butter from the jar. Those games are very cool. Mario loves you. Mario, why do you love me? Because you are wonderful. Mario loves you very much. You can really see how good of an actor Hugh Jackman is. He's yelling at the end of the couch as if someone was there. The last Easter egg. Is your alligator broken? I just checked my YouTube notifications to see that one of my comments had like 234 replies. On inspection, I found that 2 people were chatting in the replies section for like a week, so I deleted my comment. The perfect comment doesn't exist. Dating a K-pop stan is fun until she dumps you for some guy named Jungle Book. I'm straight, but not that straight. That means you're not straight. When your brother deletes your Minecraft world, so you delete his kidneys. He may be dressed as Spider-Man with strings glued to the piano keys and playing the pizza song, but he's still wearing dress shoes because he respects the audience. I actually swear, Dreamin' this looks like someone tried to make Ben 10 as their Xbox avatar. This song makes me want to bring a mattress to a pillow fight. Slipknot, Psychosocial official video. Do these guys play at children's birthday parties? When you created a dwarf character and put all points on strength. If laziness was on the Olympic Games, I would rank 4th, so I wouldn't have to climb the winner's stairs. Bro, was Craig Meyer making out with a turtle? Bro, no. Among Us beta launch trailer. You guys, there isn't many people playing this game. Cracks, stops moving. Doctor, There we have it fixed. No pain whatsoever now. Haha, that's how I lost my medical license. What the hell? Are we going to ignore the fact that this man has a bag of blood? Where are you? If someone stops their conversation and turns their chair to watch your performance, you have made it as a musician. How many homosexuals can eat 10 spicy McNugget at a time? This game sucks. For real, dude. Schizophrenia. What's that? POV. You don't know how I got this many likes. Some men just want to watch the world burn. I illegally streamed this, and I still have buyer's remorse. This man is brilliant. In fact, he's outstanding in his field. I didn't know that my wife's doctor had a YouTube channel, an acoustic guitar. Haha, JK. I know it's been 8 years, mate, but I just wanted to stop by and tell you there was nothing funny about what you just said. The dude who worked at McDonald's really saw a man in a suit walking towards him, asking for the Travis Scott meal. Thank you, Chemistry Jesus. You are welcome, my son. Buddha engages Jesus Christ in a theological debate. Bill Fart the farting guy. It's actually weird how Jimmy Carr makes a joke and actually stares at the person as if he's consuming the laughter as nutrients. Tom is wearing the most British fit I've ever seen. Mark Zuckerberg's dead eyes. Steve Jobs' black turtlenecks. Voice of Megatron. Seems legit. What channel are you? PewDiePie. You're PewDiePie. Yes, prove it.
How's it going, bros? My name's
Other people donate 1 kidney. They get called a hero. I donate 5. I get arrested. His eyes look like hamburgers. I'm 13 and started investing in stocks when I was 11. I am now trading on average $400 per day. Great video. Edit. Sorry to anyone who believed me. I'm not sure why I said this. This is a lie. This is probably going to get lost in the comments, but sometimes when I'm home alone, I like to go out in the garden and cover myself in dirt and pretend I'm a carrot. I am not an expert, but after analyzing this video, I cannot say anything because I said in the beginning, I am not an expert. Thanks. Why can't your body handle a punch to the liver? The Quiet Kid, explaining why Billy is on the floor dead in the hallway. Bros reading printed YouTube comments. Bane's mask breaking triggered the second phase to his boss fight, where the music speeds up and he gets even harder. Fools. I was once the youngest person on earth. Everyone has. It's a joke, you cold corn dog. How to fall down the stairs. Step 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, Yoda eats a hamburger while my parents fight downstairs. I paused the video, but I can still hear my parents fighting. She looks like an alcoholic mom of 3 toddlers that starts arguments with her husband just to make him feel bad. I am the Meg in my family. Everyone hates me for some reason, and the more I try to fit in, the more of a joke I become. How to go upstairs. Instructions not clear. I accidentally ate my dog. Guy swims with monkey. I want to swim with water monkey and help him find the sea banana. Literally any room after I tell a joke. Guinness Book of World Records names the quietest place on Earth. This should play when the universe collapses in on itself. Wants to be dominated. Will dominate you. Asks to be gentle. Can literally throw up a crowbar. As a kid, you thought Squidward was mean, but after you turn 15, you'll understand his situation. Dementia, suffering, pain. Gangster's paradise. To the women, it was a survival situation. To the men, it was a day away from the wives. Metal pipe, falling in 6 different languages. We should all start talking metal pipe. It doesn't discriminate. It unites. It is international. And most importantly, it sounds majestic. Egg. This video was excellent. I'm not sorry. This is cute. People misunderstood him for so long. All he ever wanted was a genuine hug. Girl, this is amazing, but I can't shake the fact that you might be a 30-year-old man. How ironic would that be? That would make this so much better. This music is so epic. Even Chuck Norris had to bow down in defeat. I bow down to nothing. Shut up, Chuck. We will miss you. May God bless you. Rest in peace, JJB. Chuck Norris isn't going to hurt me. What's he going to do? Come to my house and slam my face into the keyboard? Xbox 720, is it real? My dad told me, he works at Microsoft, that it's coming in 2010 and you can play also PS3 games on it and old Xbox games, but it's a whole new system. Imagine if you were drowning in a pool and all the lifeguards started singing about how big of an idiot you are. After 3 days of eating in England, I can now understand why Gordon Ramsay is so angry all the time. The beauty of their women and the taste of their food made the Brits the best sailors in the world. I don't look bad in anything. Real. Bro replied to his own comment. I saw some real shit and had to react. When I was 7, I did not understand his pain, but now I am 9 and I understand. I really do. What would you do with the Infinity Gauntlet? That's easy. 1. Scratch my nuts. 2. Get a girlfriend. 3. Bring jar back. 4. Become black. 5. Go fishing. Stop disliking my videos. Why does your nose wear shoes? Homeless man tells girl streamer to get a job. 100 Gex fans be like, yeah, the music sucks, but you will get used to it. He looks like he eats sweet potatoes straight out of the ground. Felix and Marzia get married. Felix, wanna go home and, you know, Marzia, play Minecraft? Exactly. It's like her house is a super hot level, and she's an enemy. Officer, how high are you? Was Khalifa. No, officer, it's high. How are you? Boys, I think the cure for cancer will happen in a lifetime. I live in Pakistan, and I like your comment, if you don't mind. Who's watching in 2018? Watching in 2020? Nice. Wait, he looks like that one dude that gets bitten by a zombie, but tries to hide it from the group. A platypus can produce both eggs and milk, which makes them a walking omelette dispenser. Speaking of this movie, did you guys ever think Tarzan was still a virgin before he met Jane? Or was he getting with gorillas? Was this referring to the Hokages in Naruto? I study medicine, and I am impressed by your arm veins. I would love to puncture them. This gorilla is zesty. Bro was feeling romantical. The importance of free speech. Comments are disabled for this video. This guy has been commenting on every one of my videos for the past 6 months, telling me to play Bookworm Adventures. Oh, for a second I thought this was Bookworm Adventures Deluxe. You should play that instead. Cheaters, we've been trying to reach you about your Safari vehicle's extended warranty. Wait a minute, this isn't America's nuclear bomb control panel. Hurting someone's feelings is as easy as throwing a rock in a lake, but do you know how deep that rock can go? The saddest people try their hardest to make others happy because they know what it's like to be absolutely worthless. I like to watch my poop fall into the toilet water. Obama Einstein. Jake Paul is the type of guy who tries to grab the water when he falls in the shower. For his last meal, he ordered 2 salami sandwiches. I would request a last meal cooked by my mother. Quite possibly the most British firing of a gun ever. That's the most American way of calling the police. There is a fine line between genius and insanity. Michael has snorted that line. Erasers slowly sacrificed their lives because of your mistakes. Showed this to a friend. They think it sounds like someone is spamming a piano. We are no longer friends. Each like is one fuck you to your friend. My 3 brain cells during an exam. That's right, Luigi has a gun. Screw TikTok. The donut shop owner looks like a homeless Jimmy Fallon. How does Pedro Pascal play the slickest, most disarming and intimidating characters in Game of Thrones, Star Wars, and Narcos, and show up for every interview looking like the guy you forgot has been crashing on your couch for the last 3 weeks? Man, I remember seeing this song performed live by Frank Sinatra and the Peaky Blinders. That was a great band. Her rejects him ejects her. My entire family calls almost every film by the name, you know the one with the actor? I forgot Cloudy with a chance of meatballs once and called it the guy who invented the food. Lord Farquaad had a baby with an overbaked potato. 50s generations would have said the same about the 90s. Life in the 90s with so much class. Today's generation is much like a bunch of hooligans with unnecessary show-off. Well said, sir. I miss my 90s life. Very wonderful. Now world all materialistic, all diluted. When you ask AI to summarize a movie, haha, what if after 20 years from AI comments like, when you ask human to summarize, so creepy, if they tested his DNA and it wasn't DNA, it was MMA. You tried so hard to get likes, but got only 4. 1 line is too much effort, Mr. Lazy. Also, you wrote a line as well, with 1 like. Why are you walking like that? I wiped my butt with a pine cone. Am I supposed to view Dr. Han as the villain here? He did a perfect job handling the situation. You're supposed to get a job, my guy. Sorry, I shouldn't have posted that. I don't even know you or what you do. Have a blessed day. Caveman makes fire. Caveman. Primal victory dance. Modern man makes fire. Modern man. Yeah, what? I don't even know. That smile when she compliments the smell of his barrel is so genuine. I ain't gonna lie, that lady is hot for someone her age. Very hot, actually. Our guy Eric can't get enough of this older lady. People growing up in the 2020s. I loved watching TikTok. Yup, the cycle never ends. In 2030s, 2020 kids are going to be saying stuff like this. Wow, we were so lucky, we had such a good childhood. I can honestly say the 2020s were the best time to be alive. No one's going to be saying that. This guy is a real life gerbil. Gerbils are in real life. 1 like equals 5 push-ups. Please, I really need this. Haha, this dude looks like he's in his mid-40s, pretending to be a high schooler in a Hulu original series. This is so fake, because if it was real, everyone in the world would be dead. But no, everyone is alive, so haha, you just got exposed by a 7-year-old. Oh, you think I don't know how to spell 7? Well, you spell it like this, 7. And question, how did it feel to get rejected from heaven? Serial swatter gets 20 years for his actions. He looks like something I would draw with my left hand. Simon looks like a guy who threw on everything in the Disguise Kid. Great videos though. This is the guy who uploads RAM on the internet for people to download. Probably the most liked comment on YouTube. I feel like I missed 2 seasons from Old Town Road. When you get shampoo in your eyes. I download Fortnite and I am only 9 and it said you need to be 13. Bro, what? How do your parents not get you in trouble? That's so cool. I tell my parents what to do. Shut up, bitch. You should really not cuss in your videos. You're teaching kids bad things. Please stop. Everybody likes you, so they do what you do. And you just say things like, Caramel Craft, you look like a person that has never seen civilization, and then snorted all the internet at once. Nice, bro. I'm not going to say first, because I actually have a brain. First, fuck you. What's the song? 5 hours ago. Thank you. I cook a piece of bacon for 2.5 minutes. Nice content. You deserve more subscribers. I know nothing about Warhammer lore, but I still stand for the Emperor. This is probably the most loyalist shit I've ever seen, and I love it. Fish.mov. It's drowning. The way the camera zooms in makes this feel like an Elder Scrolls NPC interaction. He looks like my notebook when I get bored during class. Stop making fun of my eyebrows. Why is that in plural? Thumb, thumbs, and fooglies. Hey, that is me, lol. Mum says look at me. Documentary humanizes her son. Bro, no disrespect to him. May he rest in peace. But his mum is fine as hell. That's why bro can fight. Like, he's been keeping guys off her. He's like Sylvester Stallone without the success. Why is Jesus talking about the Nintendo eShop? Me. Oh, cool. Mark is playing Elden Ring so I can see the gameplay before I buy it. Mark fights the same boss for an hour. How to mow the fuck out of your lawn. Mowing the F out of my lawn. Mowing like a gangster. Bro, don't hurt the monster baby. It's so cute. Girl, you fine as hell. We should make a monster baby. Best pickup line ever. Fuck you all. By the way, I'm a psychopath, so yeah. This video is a thing of beauty. I laughed. I cried. I felt angry. I felt overcome with emotion. I thought about how hot my cousin is. What a roller coaster. I hate these annoying things. Their sound is so annoying, and they look weird. That's funny, because the dove told me it thinks the same exact thing about you. He looks like a microwaved Gordon Ramsay. Sleep experts debunk 15 sleep myths. 16. Men get in the mood when they sleep to act as an antenna to collect dream signals from the dream realm. Me. What I want watch. YouTube. Watch this. Me. Huh? Okay. Thundercat is the only man to wear all Gucci and still look homeless. Inauguration does not change the fact that in Australia there are 48 million kangaroos and Uruguay there is 3.4 million inhabitants. So if the kangaroos decide to invade, each person will have to fight 14 kangaroos. Virgin alert. Ooh. Thanks for announcing your arrival. This video has less focus than my life. Now I understand why theater kids get bullied. What they won't tell you about the masks. Actually, masks have a filter that converts your breath into a hamster. It's pretty cool. Fun fact, this dude was getting criticism for his popularity, as people said he was only famous because attractive women were in his videos. So, he made himself this music video by himself with only green screen copies of himself, and it proceeded to become his most popular song. That ice hand would be handy. Oh, do you need an extra hand for that? Let's stop it with that, before these jokes get out of hand. It was a pretty good joke though. You gotta hand it to him. Why are you posting on Facebook? It's a nut conservation effort, Grandma. You're not supposed to eat nuts in November to support the squirrels who need to stock up for winter. When December comes, you can swallow loads of nuts again. Do you like PS4? Like. Xbox? Comment. Edit 1. Thanks for 225 likes. OMG. 440. Woof. What the hell? 666. Can we smash 1k likes? OMG. We smashed 1k. I love you guys. Bruh. I love PS4. Oh, Garfield. I agree, Garfield. It has seemed that everyone leave, and I hope nobody leave you, Garfield. You are such a funky, like, cool cat, and nobody ever feed me. I hope they feed you. Garfy fried. I hope you never find love. Real freedom scares you. I'm 52 years of age. I mostly spend my time listening to Led Zeppelin and working on my bike, but boy howdy, do I love some good Hamtaros from time to time. Good fellers. Great value purified drinking water versus spring water. A review. You are joking, right? Why do you even make videos like this? So people can find out what water tastes the best. TikTok influencers just made the worst show ever. These kids are delivering their lines exactly how I would imagine Bread would talk. She's broken. That song title is so clever. What the heck? It probably would have taken me 3 years to come up with a song title that clever. I love how the title says she's broken and says he's okay. It actually says help, and that is the sound Goofy made. Ed Sheeran, Lego house. Ronald Weasley, how dare you star in a Muggle music video? I am absolutely disgusted. Your father is facing an inquiry at work, and it's entirely your fault. If you step another toe out of line, we will bring you straight home. Oh, and Ed dear, congratulations on another great song. My little Remy passed away at 13 weeks old on February 1st, 2012. The vet warned us that due to his tiny size, for a purebred registered Siberian Husky, his chances were very minimal. He passed comfortably in my arms and was shown more love in his short life than most dogs get in a lifetime. He is missed daily. Thank you all for your concerns. Why the hell does this gas station have a golden play button? Elderly YouTuber writes his subscribers down in a notebook, then thanks them individually. Started watching YouTube. What season does Mr. Beast show up at? Why black holes are not scary. Sounds like something a black hole would say. Surprising my 1 millionth subscriber by taking his wife to dinner. Me getting dressed to go to work when there's an 8-year-old YouTuber that's made $26 million this year. What's everyone watching right now? The entire Lego movie is an ad. I was checking my brother's YouTube history and I discovered he is being bullied. Hey, I left a mean comment about 6 years ago and I want to apologize. Character growth in the YouTube comments section. Man locks himself in hot car to prove that babies and dogs are cowards. This annoying YouTube bug keeps putting videos as watched when I haven't even watched them. Spotting the signs of dementia. YouTube transcribed this frog's ribbit. The frog has spoken. How to break into a house. Fans broke into my house. Diary 30. Superman is coming to my school. Diary 31. Humiliation. Character development. Mother cat meow and hisses at me. Mother cat purrs and trusts me. Hypnotize yourself to be a monkey. Supervillains aren't real. Supervillains. We get some kids riled up for pizza and then leave. Robot beats. I am not a robot. Capture. ASMR to help you sleep. I beat you up until you become unconscious. I fell asleep watching YouTube videos and woke up to this, full screen, and paused. Me, as the sole survivor of the apocalypse, commenting last on every YouTube video. One day, you get an alert that someone liked your comment. It was me, on a separate account. We tricked our hens into hatching out the rarest baby peacocks. Epic chicken prank. Now they got chickens doing the YouTuber face. This video is sponsored by 10 Things I Hate About Elves. I blow up my neighbor. 10 hours of paint drying. How it started. How to make money trading crypto. How it's going. I joined OF. Washing our bread so it's clean. This guy streamed the whole UFC fight but pretended it was a video game so it wouldn't get taken down for copyright. Super gluing a pickle jar lid and asking buff guys to open it. Eating a watermelon with my clone. Woman who marries herself then cheats on herself and blames it on men. Dr. Phil threatens your life and stalks the outside of your home. 3D audio. ASMR. Ninja did what in Europe? Paris in shock after fire destroys Notre Dame. 5 ghost videos so scary you will have to cry into your stinky pillow. What? What's not clicking? Top 10 things that will happen when Queen Elizabeth dies. Big Ben just explodes. YouTube is deleting videos of robots fighting because of animal cruelty. A playlist for a 19th century villain scheming against his enemies. This woman lives every day like it's 1958. Top 5 plastic chairs enthusiasts would die to own. YouTube in 2050. We've removed everything controversial. Me, trying to find the perfect YouTube video so I can enjoy my meal. This guy looks like he would start a fire in an office. YouTube in 2050. At 11 of 87. 10 football matches with crazy weather. True crime YouTubers talking about a real life murder versus lost media YouTubers talking about a cancelled episode of SpongeBob. Reading all 856 demonetizable YouTube words and destroying my channel while my parents are asleep. ASMR. Simulating Discord white theme. How to become Pope. Lol. Thanks. It worked. When the Minecraft parody has more views than the actual song. Is Fortnite actually overrated? Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. Can I beat Halo before my oven melts my TV? Pranking women in public by respecting their distance and not bothering them. This guy turned a Nokia into a hammer, closing the door with one finger to prove to my parents it's not that hard. 10 terrifying animals you're glad are extinct. 10 animals that came back from extinction. Ah, shit. My new alter ego, Trash Bag. I got put in the special needs class. Trash Bag Man rises. My brain 2 seconds after I lock a door. Did the past really happen? How to hide from the girls. A cat succumbs to sleepiness despite being curious about bird videos. Man tries to kill spider with lighter at gas station. Starts a huge fire. I stood in the bread aisle to see if people will buy me to scientifically test whether I am bread. What happens to your body when you fall inside a volcano? Bruh, just drink a potion of fire resistance. I got hugged by a girl. I touched a girl's butt. I lost my V card. I got an STD. When you enter the YouTube's trending section, it's called YouTube Rewind because the quality keeps going backwards every year. What's the best way to download a YouTube video? Screenshot each second and play it on a PowerPoint. YouTube then. Post whatever you want. YouTube now. Bad words are scary. My bus started flying. View from my flying bus. I don't know why, but eating food without watching YouTube feels so illegal. We want to know, this year, what videos did you watch on repeat? This one, about the cute puppy. Did you just rickroll YouTube? YouTuber, gets a bit of water in their eye. YouTuber, I nearly blinded myself. A solid 15 minutes of useless information. I need $1. Due to inflation, he actually needs $13.20. This is how you drink water. CAD stands for Russian National Anthem. First primitive year at the hut. This makes me so happy. They deserve more views. People that can't sleep know exactly who these guys are. An overweight orangutan loses his banana privileges. I pranked myself by going to school 18 years for nothing. Splitting 2 flat Lego pieces apart without using my teeth. I killed the coyotes that killed my cat. Harold chugs mayonnaise for 10 hours. I'm begging you to make a 20-hour version. I hate clicking repeat every 10 hours. What's inside my son? Casually explained. Reddit. Reddit is the website where every user sounds like the same guy running multiple accounts. Depression isn't always obvious. Shaving my piano. Dog eats bean burrito in 1 second. Deaf people teach us how to flirt. These guys finna get shot up throwing all them gang signs. Tom laughing at book for 10 hours. Little did you know, Tom is actually reading your entire internet browsing history. Nobody. YouTube thumbnails. Watching grass grow for an hour because it's more entertaining than 98% of YouTube content. Don't ever boil an iPhone 6s in crayons. There goes my plans for tomorrow. Why I wasn't in YouTube Rewind this year. Man brings his taxi driver to theme park after finding out he's never been. If you ever feel like an idiot, just remember there are 1.5 million people that don't know how to close a door. Terrifying fish walks on land, breathes air, threatens to destroy Australia. We sent garlic bread to the edge of space, then ate it. I found a YouTube channel of an old woman named Angela making cooking videos in Mexico, and I've never felt this much warmth. I am not an expert, but after analyzing the video, I cannot say anything because as I said in the beginning, I am not an expert. Thanks. Dog carries kitten upstairs. That really brought back memories for me. That's exactly how my mother used to carry me when I was a child. One day, I will find that lamb sauce. You will never find me, Gordon. James Charles has become the first YouTuber to lose 1 million subscribers in 24 hours. Scientists have developed the first telescopic contact lens. This lens is capable of zooming your vision 3 times. All we asked was to exit YouTube while playing music. So this is what the final boss of the internet looks like. YouTube recommendations when I have all of the time in the world. YouTube recommendations when I have to go study in 5 minutes. YouTube life hack channels be like YouTubers after you did not subscribe, even though it's free and you can always change your mind. I've been doing a lot of YouTube recipe binging lately, so I was recommended this video and was like, screw it, diet soup, why not? Mayonnaise on an escalator. Imagine marrying someone that uses YouTube to cook. You are underestimating and undervaluing how much you can learn from YouTube University. Well, I did not like the Joker. Responding to Jenny, well, I did not like the Joker. 11 hours. Teaches when YouTube autoplays to the next video. You only have 15 minutes left. Earth. The longer I live on this planet, the more I understand why roosters start their day off screaming. How to open the gates. 10 hours of silence. That one part on really hits hard. Never fails to impress me after 6 years of watching it all over again. Old man celebrates his 1000th birthday. YouTube before. Finds and recommends great related videos. YouTube now. How about this unclog toilet tutorial you watched 2 months ago? How does the YouTube algorithm work? A guide to getting more views. No views. How to breathe. Crashing Thanksgiving dinners. Hey Danny, I'm a big fan. Just turned 12 and your videos inspired me to start binge drinking. Thank you, man. Cutting scissors with paper. I was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. How to open a door. Yay, I can finally get out of my room. I've been stuck in here since how to close a door video. Kids describe God to an illustrator. 10 banned weapons too brutal for war. Man eats steak in front of a feminist vegan. I once got kicked out of the library for putting a what the fuck literally any song before 2016. Who's listening to this in 2019? Watching Jake Paul until I laugh. 12 hours. Longest bruh sound effect. My longest yeah boy ever. 52 seconds of fish. 52 more seconds of fish. Darth Vader hallway scene, but it's Minecraft. 1 million likes and I'll remake the entire movie with only Minecraft sounds. I'm leaving YouTube for 2 years. I come back to YouTube after 2 years. How to end a fight in 2 seconds. Thanks, my grandma didn't stand a chance. How to use the BMW turn signals. 1 second video. It's 2 seconds. Puppy isn't happy when waves fill up his newly dug hole. Boy who beat cancer gets surprise greeting from entire school. Who dislikes this? How to gain 1 million views in just 3 days. YouTube. Very secret tips. The world's longest video of the world's shortest escalator. 5 little pump songs playing at once. This is what Albert Einstein listened to before he wrote the Bible. The unlikely friendship of Max and Quackers. Jerry needs no help playing with his ball. Darker than Vanta Black absorbs 99% of light. Still brighter than my future. Waffle falling over. How to create a folder in Windows 10. 2 hours. How to become an expert English speaker in 60 dates. Day 1 of thanking all of my subscribers. Yeah, this guy just thanks everyone. Cutting people's earphones, then giving them AirPods. Murdering, I can't read that. Russian man doesn't give a damn about a bear roaming nearby. That bear has quite the nuts to approach the Russian like that. Waking up a thankful doggo, having a nightmare. This car is more stable than your future. Huge dog turns into a puppy when reunited with owner. Very misleading title. The dog remained the same size throughout the video. Flagged. Natives. This land is haunted. If you go into this forest, you will die. People in horror movies. Moving into the woods alone. You found a funny YouTube comment. It says, "Thank you for the likes. Bird does not care about being eaten. 28 top secret spy hacks. You need to." Batman says interesting. 7.3 million people. Interesting. An actual funny meme. Me. Some guy on YouTube laughing about something that isn't even that funny. Me. YouTube loading a video. YouTube loading ads. Grand Theft Auto 5 coming to new generation consoles. My GTA Online character has grandchildren now. The sounds of cereal in my mouth. The sound of a YouTube video. That thumbnail looks like if James Charles was a breadstick. All of the world leaders. The YouTube community single-handedly planting 20 million trees. Girls on YouTube. Simple glam makeup tutorial. Boys on YouTube. How to weaponize duct tape. 2 masters hustling, but don't know the other is a master. Me. I'm actually going to bed early tonight. YouTube. You have developed an interest in chess players smurfing. Okay, cool. Turkish man yelling meow at an egg. Teacher. Great results on your test. I can see improvement. Pats on back. YouTuber. Story time. My teacher hit me. You know that famous YouTuber, the one that plays the games. I think his name is, delete this. Some guy on YouTube. You can easily build your own furniture for less than 50 bucks. His garage. There is this 81-year-old woman on YouTube who uploads videos of herself playing Skyrim. She opens her videos with "Hello grandkids," and she is my hero. May the child never die in any of us. No one. 9-year-old. Sometimes I put my mouse cursor over Felix's cursor and pretend we're holding hands. If Lord of the Rings characters had YouTube accounts. YouTuber bumps into stranger. Sorry. YouTuber. I got into a fight with a stranger. I'm holding back tears. This video is so powerful. YouTuber faces massive drop in popularity after forgetting to tell viewers to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey YouTube, maybe don't put ads before the first 8 videos. I don't have time to watch a Red Lobster ad when my grandma is choking on a fishbone. Sorry to hear about the trouble. YouTube Premium offers an ad-free experience. There is a channel on YouTube called Grandpa's Kitchen, and it's a happy old man cooking giant meals and then he shares with a bunch of children. It funds a bunch of food and literacy programs too. Really blessed content. When he was 14, his father abandoned him. After he became an adult, he launched a YouTube channel called Dad, How Do I? That teaches kids to do normal things a dad would normally teach them. He has more than 18 million views.